Yo, oh boy. Special shout out to my son, man. He wanted to keep shit straight, do some spring cleaning type shit. He kept me straight, but I got to shout out to him because he didn't give up, 1 minute. He just worked. He worked the whole time. He knew I was on a time crunch, time 20, I mean, 10:20 or whatever. And yo, I'm late. Sorry. Thankfully I didn't set it up ahead of time. Anyways, I sent that join in link. Yo, off grid, what happened, bro? Did I miss you? Did I miss your live? Like you had a panel? Hey, Hershey, what's going on? Hershey, man, I'm so glad that you got that. You know what I mean? I'm so glad that you got that. I know you didn't want to shout it out, but I basically told everybody. So I do want to shout it. I really do. But hey, it's okay. It's okay. It goes both ways. Mm. Shout out to my 21-year-old son, man, putting us straight and helping me out the whole time. What's up, Ever? Cheers, brother. Yeah, he got me a hard lemonade. I still got that tuna sandwich, but he said we got to do some shit. We had to do some shit. You know? Enjoy it, Hershey. Enjoy it. So, the Heather Donahue, it has an inscription. And I believe that's because Heather, if you read that inscription, you can intimate that somebody was trying to have their relative cured by cancer, and by cannabis means, you have something special for it. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Coward what? Coward who? Coward what? I lied to you. What did I lie to you about, bro? How you doing, Minnie? Minnie, you have a join in link. Why don't you tell me face to face? How did I lie to you, sir? How did I lie to you, sir? Why did I send you a link if I don't have the guts to face you? I'm a liar. Well, just for preventative purposes, you don't have to be a moderator when you're yelling like that. So we'll just take that off. You told me I could come up and make peace with Poppy. I don't know how you're going to make peace with Poppy. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You guys might never like each other, but that doesn't make me a liar. I took off that blue because you're yelling, you know? Banned you. You're not banned. Don't you see yourself speaking? You're not banned, Minnie. Minnie, I sent you a join in link. Aren't we supposed to look at coloring and, you know? I did not ban you. I thought we were going to look at your merch, Minnie, look at your stickers. I don't hate you. I don't care if people hate me, Minnie, but I don't hate you. The people that hate me are dumb. There's 6 of them, and they're really dumb. But there's also 1,100 that aren't that dumb. You know what I mean? I am here. Who has a join in link? It's Minnie. Check your phone, Minnie. Come on up. I do want you on here. Would you like me to bring you on up? I'm phenomenal as well. Cheers, everybody. It's not hate, Hershey. It's not. He's obviously not understanding that he is the guest right now. No hate. Where'd the hate come from, Minnie?
From you. I'm tired of you
How?
playing games with me. You dislike me? Go ahead and admit you do. I don't give a shit no more. I'm
I
tired of
don't
you
know what
doing
you're
this to me.
talking about.
Oh, I love Minnie, this. I heard you making fun of me with your friend Malt Liquor Mike and Pappy, the piece of shit who made a bomb threat on your fucking show, so I reported it. Tell him
I
you can have a
don't
nice
talk to
visit. Go
Malt
ahead and
Liquor
ban me.
Mike.
I don't care. Walnut Witch is never going to unban you. You said you were
Well,
nasty to her.
she's wrong.
You were nasty to her. What the hell's wrong with you lately? You're
Who
being
have I
mean to
ever been
everybody.
nasty to, Minnie? Who have I
How
ever
many
been
times have you
nasty?
kicked me from your show in the last week?
How many times have I ever been nasty
And
to
how many
you?
times has Poppy sent me a fucking link to go on his show? 25 fucking times. I got 25 emails from
That has
that
nothing to do with
guy
me.
sending me
That's not
links for
me.
Restream, and I clicked on him and he wouldn't let me there. The first
It's
time
not
he let me
me.
on 5 times and he kicked me. So why is he
It's not
sending me links
me.
if he doesn't even want to talk to me? And two, I'm not going on there without somebody being there with me.
Hey, Minnie, tonight you were supposed to show your
You
merch
tell him to leave me the
stickers.
fuck alone or we're gonna have a problem. I know you're friends with him. I don't
Who?
want that
Who?
fucking chomo talking to me. Do you understand me?
Hi, Hershey. Please don't get upset, Hershey. He's gonna be okay. I didn't do anything. I do
Who's
understand you.
Hershey?
Hershey the
Don't worry,
Shadow
ever
Reader, right
Inferno.
there.
Things never just seem to work between me and Joe. I don't know why he doesn't like me. Maybe you could find out for me.
Minnie. I wanted to bring you
I
up
don't have time
tonight.
for hate
I
either.
wanted you to show off your pins. I wanted you to show off your
Yeah,
stickers, and I
that's why
wanted
you
you to
always
show
make
off.
me angry. You told me that an hour ago I could come on there. I could have took a nap,
And then my
and you
son,
always have
he
me
made
waiting.
me
You treat
work.
me
My
like dirt.
son
I'm
made me
tired of
work.
it. You
My
make me
son
wait
made me
hours for
work,
you like I'm some
man.
kind of nothing to you.
My
Like you're
son
better
made
than
me
me.
work. He's a
You're not
21 year
better
old.
than
I
me. Your
listen to
stupid little
him,
show means
bro.
nothing.
I listen to him. It always means something. I didn't
I'm
ask
tired
you
of
to
you.
come up
I'm
and
tired of you
sing.
and Poppy talking shit about me. He's a
You
fat sack
asked
of
to come up
shit. I'm
tonight. You
never
said
going to
I
draw
can
him
come
any
up.
art cards anymore. He doesn't have enough money in the world to get me to draw any more of his pedophile artwork. He made
Minnie,
me
would you
draw
like to show
Cyrax.
off?
Cyrax is a pedophile.
Would
Therefore,
you
he
like
made
to
me
show off
draw
the
pedophile
merchandise
art.
that you have available
Cyrax
now?
is a confirmed you know what. I won't say that word
I don't
again.
know how that is, but
Cyrax is one of them. And
Minnie,
he
virtual
wanted
hug.
me to draw.
Minnie,
What
virtual
is
hug.
wrong with people making me draw Cyrex all the time? I don't like drawing him.
Mini virtual hug.
We have a
Minnie, I thought you
problem.
were gonna
You and me
work
have a
on your.
problem.
I thought you were gonna work on some pages and
Not
then show us
anymore.
your
Not
merch,
for you.
bro. Show us your merch that you got
You're
available.
always making me look bad. You and Grady always picking at me. Thank you, Ever Inferno. You're a nice guy. Why does Joe always do this to me? He does this to me all the time. He purposely pisses me off, just like fucking Grady did the same thing. And that's why me and Grady don't talk anymore. I bet you
I
Grady
don't
was one of
talk
the
to
people in the
Brady.
chat.
Brady said he's never
Yeah,
gonna talk to me again. I
that's
said
why
that's
you
good. I
blocked
said
me in
that's
the chat
fine.
again. You took my wrench away. You know what? I don't want you coming on my lives anymore because if I see you in the chat, I'll just block you. Okay? That's
All
what you
right.
do to me? Some friend you are. You kick me every time I come on here. You never let me have my say. You don't talk to me in private. When's the last fucking time you ever spoke to me? A month ago. You'll only talk to me on the show. You're just like Grady. You won't talk to me in private. Why?
Minnie, I call you on the
Hello?
phone probably like 4 days ago. Probably like 4 days ago.
Okay, now I don't hear anything.
I talked to you like 4 days ago on the phone. I called you, Minnie. How you doing,
You did
Minnie?
not. You're
Can you show
lying. No,
off?
you didn't. Yes, I am hungry. I can see the comments, but you know what? I don't hear anything. It does just.
Sunshines and lollipops and things to stick up my butts and all lots of wonderful fucking things. Fucking things. You like fucking things. Everybody likes fucking things. Sunshines, lollipops, things to stick up my butt. Everybody likes fucking things. Give me money for my things. Cheers. How's everybody doing tonight? I got a bit of I got a bit of why don't you want to see my artwork? I asked you to show your merch. I so did, Voodoo Juju. Yo, here we go. What's going on? I hate you for this. I hate you. How you doing? I'm doing so good, bro. Sunshines, lollipops, things I stick straight up the butt. Wee, you acting like, oh, come on. Rajesh, stop it now. Hey, Raji. Just 10 minutes, okay? Mmm. I don't think I'm ever leaving this trip, gut rot. I don't think I'm ever leaving this trip, bro. I'm just stuck. I'm actually stuck. I'm never leaving, bro. Right. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Everybody sub up to gut rot, man. I lied. There we go. Gut rot, share your channel, bro. Share your channel, bro. Woo! Okay, you want to come back up, Minnie? Come back up, please. I'm gonna send it again. You already have it, but please show your merchandise. Please, Minnie, come up and share all your merchandise. Hey, what's up, Mister Six? Hey, Raji, email, right? Email, you know that, right? Okay, there we go. Yes, Minnie, please come up, share all of your merch, man. Show us all the price points, take us through what you got, work on your panels for the we're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this. Work on the panels for your artwork, you know? Heck yeah. Let's see your art. Please, Minnie, come back up. Come on up. You're not blocked, dude. You're not blocked. Minnie's channel right there. You're not blocked. I sent you the join in link again. You don't need it again, but hit up your fucking phone. Come on up. Why am I being timed out? Oh my gosh, it's the same guy, eh? Minnie, I'll add you, but I got a timeout. Don't give a fuck over here. Hi, Minnie. Can we
Hello.
please see your art, your merch, and your
You
offering,
refused to talk
please?
to me about Pappy, and I'm still upset about it. I don't want you talking about me or even mentioning my name to him. You got it? You understand
I
me?
don't. I don't talk to you about him. I don't talk to him about you.
He's a piece of shit. Don't you ever bring him up to me again.
That's not.
And
Hey, look.
I
Hey, look.
blocked him in my email, so he can't send me any more links.
That's not between me and you. That's
I'm
between
friends
you
with him
guys.
and he watches your show, and he's gonna hear this because I'm not talking about it on my channel. That's for my fans only, for my music. That's for my merch.
Yes. I'm gonna block Poppy again. I mean, excuse me. This is Shells again.
You're gonna
But
block me?
anyways, Minnie, do me a favor, please. Let's look at your merch and tell everybody what you got available. Let's do something positive and good. This
Why
is
did
what
you
we're
take away
supposed
my
to do.
rent? You thought I was gonna ban people in the chat or something? You know I'm not gonna do that. I told you I wouldn't.
Right. Well, let's do this first, man. Let's do this. I didn't want you to be upset. I didn't know why you came up upset. But we want to see
Because
your
of the
art,
way you treated
please.
me before I came up. You did the same thing that Jew did to me. Todd Goldfinger
I
does
do
that.
not
Grady
I
does
do
that.
not
Everyone does it because you all
associate.
have a network with each other.
I don't
You purposely piss
associate
me off backstage so that when I
any
come
of
on here,
them.
I'll be yelling and screaming. So you gotta laugh at me and say, "Oh, why is Minnie mad?" And then you can use me for content.
Okay.
That's
Hershey's
what I'm.
birthday is in 18
Listen.
days. Hershey's
You keep
birthday is in
kicking me. You
18
never
days.
let me finish
Hershey
what I'm
has a lot of
saying. Let me
supporters.
finish.
If you want to show what's available, maybe somebody can send it to Hershey for her
I,
birthday.
I
Like
would
I
like to
got a
show
fan kit
you,
for my
but
birthday.
I can't get
Minnie, if
past
you don't
this.
want to talk
I
about
am
your merch,
disabled. I can't get past this. Will you help me?
but we can talk about your merch or not, right? You want to
Yes,
switch over and talk about it or not?
I do want to
Because
talk about it.
we got people here who want to see what you have, and they got birthdays coming up. They got supporters. Things could
People actually want to
happen,
see
or
my
things
work. Are
could
you
not.
kidding me?
Or we could say like it doesn't matter. Like Minnie doesn't have a store, or we could talk about Minnie's store. Let's put your store on or not. But like within 3 minutes, let's figure this
Okay,
out.
well, I'm trying to get past this. My brain, that's just the way my brain works. You wouldn't talk to
Okay,
me in
let's
private
get
about
past
this.
it.
I have nowhere else to go to talk about it. You don't even, you blocked me in with your
I
phone, so I
never
can't send
blocked
you a
you. If I
text. You
timed you out,
blocked
I
me.
timed you out. Just like I'm timing out this person, which is again Roberto
No, you didn't
Linguini.
time me out here. I'm talking about in your regular phone, your private phone. You blocked me, so I can't text you.
Never, never.
So I have to send
Minnie,
you emails
Minnie, if
again.
any of that's relevant, we're wasting time. I said 3 minutes. Let's open the store.
I
Let's
only
show
have
what
three
you
minutes
got.
to
Let's
show
show
you.
your
That's it.
wares,
I
Minnie.
need more than 3 minutes to show you. You're not going to do this to me.
No, I said 3 minutes to start. Let's
You're
not
not going to
complain about
rush me.
other
I'm taking my
bullshit.
time.
No, start with the first thing. This is what I have
You like to
available.
treat people like
I
that,
have
don't you?
lapel pins. I have
Let me check something.
start,
Okay.
or else.
Do you mind if I fucking stand up first? I don't want to break my fucking neck. Hold on.
Cool.
Fucking artist here, not you.
Right on.
Do you want me to be prepared, or do you want me to just come on with no clothes on?
Well, I
You're the
mean,
one
I
that's
didn't
late.
push the
You
join in
said
link.
nine
You
o'clock
did.
my time. You said 9 o'clock my time, and you made me wait and wait and wait. You don't
Oh,
make a
so
fucking
okay.
artist
So
wait.
now that you're late, you're not prepared, or that I'm late, you're not prepared, right?
I did that on purpose because you were late. That's what I do.
Okay. All right. Well, you
Now,
now have the floor, Minnie. Let's take a look at what you got available so
don't
that
treat me
everybody
unprofessionally anymore, and I won't be difficult. I'm difficult on purpose, guys. I did that on purpose. I'm sorry. Now,
he
let's
did
get
it on
serious. I
purpose.
have
Oh,
this here. This is my 8 by 10, my autograph. Well, I'll autograph this, and then I will laminate this for $20. I lowered it from 25. Yeah, give me a chance. Remember, I am a disabled person, and I'm an older person. I'm a lot older than you, Joe.
I know.
You just wait till you become 55 years old. So I got this. Um, I have magnets. They're 20 to 20 $20. No, magnets are $10. This is $20. This
Oh,
picture is
that's an 8 by 10.
$20.
It's a laminated 8 by 10. You can get it kissed. You can get it
Yeah.
signed. You're
Yeah,
totally
I'll
fine,
kiss
and
it.
you have
I will kiss it with my lipstick. People have asked me to do that and then seal it in there.
and Minnie, you have all the time in the world. So please take a breath. Now that's a magnet that's cut.
Okay. Yes, I am
Take a breath.
55.
You have all the
So
time
I'm
in
a
the
very
world, Minnie.
impatient person. When you get my age, everything makes you mad. Everything sets you off. I wasn't always like this my whole life. After I was homeless in 2012, I developed mental illness. That is why I'm like this. That is why I'm so difficult to work with. That is why I have OCD and ODD. So, everybody, I apologize. Now, let's move on. Look at this. This is a magnet. The whole back is covered with magnet. I don't cheap out. My phone is dirty. I gotta clean it. I can't even see the screen. I'm sorry. The phone might go dead for a minute. If it does, don't kick me off the panel. I gotta clean the screen. I gotta turn it off. Please don't kick me. Okay, I'm here. Do you see me? Do you hear me? Do you see me or hear me?
Yeah, Minnie, you got it. It's
Hello?
all you. Take the
Hello?
stage.
I don't hear anything.
Hi, Minnie. You're fine. Take your time. Take
Can you
the
guys
stage.
hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Can you hear me, Minnie?
I am very fragile. You know what's cool? My doctor told me, she says I am not feeble because I told her what this guy said about me once. He's like, "You're feeble. You've gotten old." I'm like, duh. And she says, no. She says, I've grown since she's met me 8 years ago. She said,
Look,
my physical and mental health have improved. Last night,
Minnie
last night,
Minnie is not
yesterday, she
feeble.
told me that.
Minnie is
So
a survivor many times over already. Just to be here, Minnie is a survivor. Nothing
what the hell
feeble
is
about
this?
that, okay? Nothing feeble about that. Take over, Minnie.
Yeah, I gotta clean this. There's something on it. There's poop or something on it. Well, it's not poop. It's from food or something splashing on it. I was gonna work on my coloring book. The
Yo,
purpose of
Space
tonight's show
Monkey.
was I was gonna sit there and talk while working on my coloring book, but I didn't get to take a nap because I kept waiting to be let in the show, and I knew what happened. So there I would go spiraling again because I thought Joe was mad at me. You
Yo,
got to be on
John.
time. You got to be on time. I'm German about time. Okay, I'm trying to get past this. I'm having trouble. This is a magnet. This is $10. This is one of them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who's the one that shouldn't be on YouTube?
I don't know. I
I
missed
don't really
that.
like the comments that this person is making, but I'll just ignore it. It
Please
might not
do.
be,
Please do. You're a guest,
it might
Andrew.
not be
It's not.
about me, so I'll let it go.
No, it's not necessary. Where's
It
your
might not
wrench?
be about
Oh,
me.
boy,
I don't want to
John.
cause any more drama. I already caused enough. This is my second magnet that I have released. This one's called "To Kill." I'm gonna. Is there a way I can turn off the comments so I don't have to see them?
Look at me. Look in my eyes, and then that way. Hey, it's one at a
You said
time,
people
Poppy
would be
Carla.
positive about this. Okay, let me see something positive about this. Let me see
I
one
think
positive
that's
thing in the
beautiful. I have that up on my spice rack because my
$10.
spice rack is metal. So I have that, and it is signed,
I don't
and I
charge you
love
for
it.
postage. I pay the postage, and to send this, especially magnets, they're heavy. It costs $6 just to mail them. I'm only getting $3 for the magnets. To let you know, people think that I'm
Yo,
greedy.
Tinkerbell, what's
I'm
going
not
on,
greedy. I lose
John?
money when I make merch. I always lose money. I want my fans to have my merch, and if I could just have a few dollars from it, that makes me happy. But I don't
Yo,
do this for the
Doug.
money. I'm losing money through the stickers, through the magnets, but I love
Mhm.
doing it because people can have all over the world. They can have my magnets.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
looking
Yes,
for other
sir.
magnets down here. I have this
Poppy
one.
Carl, it's only one at a time. You can have a
This
link
there.
after, but he's on now. Oh, what do we got here?
I don't want to talk to him so he can make more
$5
threats.
sticker.
This is my turn, Poppy. You can have time with him all the time you want in the morning.
Yeah, it'll be
I'm a night
separate.
person.
It'll be separate. Yeah, you guys are in separate boxes. Just
He can
fair
go to
enough,
hell if he
right?
thinks he's going to ruin this for me.
Yo, Dougie, thank you, man. I saw a blow up of attendance. Everybody click like. As you attend, it's free enough to click like. Go ahead and do it. You know
I'm
what I
very happy
mean?
right
Like
now.
we're
Okay,
not
it's really
above it.
hard for me to show this crap when I'm not happy. This is hard for me.
Not only did he take that photo, he took that photo himself, but then he edited it later. So it's beautiful that he was able to do all of the like heavy work. Oh, here we go. Another magnet.
I'm not looking at the comments. You can read them to me.
Please, please. Yeah. Oh, Hershey, hello. John is done. John, don't be done. Hershey said, are they
Bye.
self photos or hand drawn? Well, they're a little bit of both. He took
Wait,
them and
what was that?
then remember to give Joe a thumbs up. That's awesome. Oh, wow. That's
You
awesome that
said
you took
something
them
about is it
yourself.
hand drawn? I don't draw these magnets, but I can make an art card magnet, I suppose, from one of my existing art cards. I can make a photograph and take it
Minnie
to
has a very
Walgreens and
magnetic
have it printed out, and I
personality.
can make a magnet, but not from the actual art card. It would be a photograph.
Yo, we all hit the like button. Minnie has a
You like
magnetic
it? Thank you,
personality. Minnie is an
Siberian.
icon. Minnie
Thank you,
is an
Inferno.
icon. I like Minnie. He gets out of hand.
Thank you, Cosmic. I do get out of hand. I get angry. I don't like when people don't they're not on time. That's always been a pet peeve, and I apologize. Okay.
And I've always been on time until today because my
You're
son made
never
me
on time
do
with me. Don't
something.
say that. Let's just move
My
on.
son, I was
You see
always
all
on time,
this?
Minnie.
I'm
Oh
a very
shit! I
neat
said
and
it last
organized
week. It was true.
person. Let me turn this off. I don't want you to hear the air conditioner. That sounds like a roaring river on your end, and I didn't realize. When people have their TVs on or their air conditioners, Do you know what it sounds like on the other end? It sounds like a roaring river raft, like you're river rafting in the roaring sea.
I
It does. It really. That's what it sounds like. So always,
know,
people,
I know. I
if
believe
you're
you.
on a show, turn off your radio, TV, and air conditioners and fans. Just what to apologize? I don't understand what
Or
that means.
stop
If
being on the internet, you fool.
you want to apologize, it's going to have to be in writing. You made a bomb threat to me. It's not. That's not something I take lightly. There's kids living in the building. There's families living here. I'm not the only one who lives in here. So you be careful what you make threats on, what you're going to do, and what you're going to mail to my house. You're going to kill a bunch of fucking kids. Okay, we'll stop talking about that now. I just wanted to get that out. I have.
Gut Rod, share your channel so they can sub up, man. Please share your channel
I'm really
twice.
upset
They
right now. I'm
will sub
sorry,
up Gut Rod.
guys. I got
Ever,
this.
anybody help me, man. Share Gut Rod's
Look,
channel, you guys.
look at the back. Look. Anyone
Magnet
doing
all
bomb threats is
around.
just, you know what? Okay, nice comment, good Rod. Okay, well, you see this here? This is a really good one, and there's a red outline on there. You see that? I cut these out by hand, by the way. I actually make
I have all
these.
the little mini ones on my guitar. You know, the little
That's
tiny
nice.
ones are on my guitar.
I got
And
stickers of
then
that.
one of them is on
Limited.
my volume knob, so it always
Right.
moves around. You know. Yeah, everybody sub to Gut Rot, man. I'll be
I don't know
hanging
who
out on
Gut
Gut
Rod
Rot's
is,
channel,
but
man.
hello, Gut Rod.
I'll be hanging
I,
on his channel,
uh,
like on his panel. You know.
I'm really scared. I'm not gonna. I'm afraid to open my mail now. I have to take my mail and open it in a park whenever I get a box now because I'm fucking terrified of what people are sending me. That's how bad this has gotten. There's a park about a block and a half from here, so yeah.
Thanks, Alfred. Yo, thanks, Cosmic.
You see any magnets that I make of myself, they're for sale, basically. But if you don't care what magnet I order, you're usually gonna get the first original ones. You'll probably get that one or that one or one of these here or
Interstate
this.
Life song. Breathing on the
I can make you
summer
one of your pets.
dream.
Look, I can make
Only
you one of your
the
pets.
days go
Stop
by.
sitting while I'm showing this. You want me to leave?
No,
Then let me talk. You're talking over
shitbox,
me, and that's
shitbox,
disrespectful. You got to stop doing that.
shitbox.
Well, forget it. I won't show anything else then. Fine.
I want to see the buttons, man. I want to see the buttons. I want to see the package. I want to see the
Well,
stickers. I want to see
I
everything you
can't get
got
that off there. It's
available.
stuck on there. Oh, here. Okay. See how strong the magnet was? You see how hard that was for me to get off? But yeah,
That's very Elvis right there. That's very
it
Elvis.
is. Actually, I do have an Elvis one. Look. I'm just
Viva
trying
Los
to background
Mini.
here.
Minnie's
I don't want
looking
there to be
good
a lot
right
of clutter
there.
in the background.
He
I'll just
says
talk louder. I'll just talk over you. But there's the buttons there. There's some three right there. The ones that Joe made for. I paid him $250 for 100 buttons. So I
two
didn't cheat
hundred and
him.
fifty dollars.
$150 I gave you.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you said two.
Don't lie. I
Okay.
got the receipt. I'll put it up on my
Hey, I
channel.
never lie. I
Don't
never lie,
lie.
Minnie. No,
How much
I'm
did I
very
pay you for that?
proud.
150. That's fair.
I'm
Okay.
very
Now,
proud. I'm very happy that.
please stop trolling me and just listen. You're causing me to not be able to show you. Not all this stuff is merch. The cat shit box is awesome. That's Ripley. You can buy one of these for $10 of my cat Ripley. You see that? Or you can have one made of your pets. I did one of my cat Ripley with the snake. Here, I'm sorry about my shitty rugs. When I get that pass from the, oh, I have good news by the way. They pushed up my meeting for the paratransit up about 3 weeks. In 2 weeks, I get to go there. They're gonna come here and pick me up. They're gonna test me to see. how I am with walking it, and if I get that pass, it's going to change my life. I'm not going to have to be stressed and angry all the time and have to walk everywhere. I'm going to actually be able to take my rugs to the cleaners and go places again. I won't be a shut-in anymore. So
You'll
the
have
next 2 weeks is crucial.
if you pass paratransit, that means you'll have people that pick you up and take you exactly where you need to go, right?
I will, yes, and I will be able to use Uber. It will be $2 for each Uber trip. I will be able to take Uber Black even for $2. My friend has it. She says her life is amazing now. She could go 5 times a day in an Uber, and it will only cost $2 for each trip. So, yeah,
I guess I'm gonna have to drive again. I'm not really into it, but I'll have to do it again, you know?
drop who? You're gonna kick me again?
No, no, no. I'll have to get a
Fine, go
driver's
ahead
license
then.
and drive again. I don't really want to drive, but I'll just have to, you know?
Oh, drive.
And,
I thought you said you were gonna drop me. I apologize. I
oh,
didn't
dude,
hear
I
you.
don't want to drive. I just know I have to do it.
I
He
don't want
said
to
he
drive
uses a
either.
program called Motive Care. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, anything
Yeah,
on
I
the
don't
road that
catch words. I have the learning challenges, cognitive dissonance. A lot of this shit happened after me. I was homeless, and then COVID, all the stress, and also aging with my diabetes. All of it just is a big ball of trouble. It's just all leads into each other.
you probably even have dissociative disorder where you have compartmentalized parts of your mind. I
Yeah.
get that from you, Minnie, only because like
Yep.
when you say, "Oh, Joe, you don't call me," I believe
You
I
don't.
talked to you like 4 days ago on the phone. I do call you, so
You
that's how
did?
I understand you have
How come
those
you never
issues.
answer me when I text you though? You never
Dude,
answer
I got no
me.
problem, but
You never answer
when
me. I'll just
my kid
email
and
you from
I
now on.
we were doing work for the
Okay,
past
I
two
want to
hours.
put this away so this doesn't get fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Make it brand new. Make it brand new.
I'm just gonna put it away. At least let me put it down right
Oh,
here.
gut rot, dude. Gut rot, dude. My son with his what is it called? ODD, the oppositional defiant disorder. That is
I
no
have
joke.
that. That's
Anything you
why I fight with
suggest,
you
he
all the
says
time
no.
because I have
His
that.
brain says no. You know what I mean? So
My brain
you
tells
know,
me you hate me, actually. That's what my brain tells me. I
well,
don't know. I
Minnie,
can't tell if you hate me or not, but sometimes I really
I
think you
wouldn't still
do.
be here. I wouldn't still be here shaking your hand if I hated you.
I don't
I don't
understand you. I
hate
have
you.
trouble understanding you. I try to study you. I watch you talk to other people. You don't seem to have problems with other people. But when I try to
Well,
communicate
they
with
don't
you, it's very
understand me
hard.
either. They
I
don't
don't
understand me
understand you.
either.
I have a lot of trouble understanding your language,
They don't
some of the things
understand
you
me
say.
either.
I
They just
don't.
want they just want to.
I don't
They don't.
understand. I'm sorry that I don't.
Nobody does, man. Nobody does. They just
You
want
have
to
a
be
very
around,
unusual way of speaking, and
Look at
you're from
how
a different
beautiful
world.
that hellfire pin is right there. Look at that
Yeah,
hellfire button.
let's place 3 pins out. I already sold a kit. The guy gave me $4. He's gonna give me the rest soon, and he's never let me down. A friend of his that got she
Well,
committed. She
ever, I'm
committed. You
gonna have
know
to
what? It
stop
starts
letting
with
you up
S.
because you don't use a camera. Ever,
She
I might have
designed
to
this.
like kick you out
You
because you
want
don't
me to
use a
talk or
camera.
not?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Jeez, for God's sake. Forget it. I won't tell you then. Just look at the damn things and buy some. There. Now I won't explain to you who made them or.
Please, Minnie. But I
Jeez.
have to talk to the chat because it's my channel, Minnie.
Well, then tell me,
When it's
hey, it's
your
time to
channel,
talk to the
you'll talk
chat.
to
Don't
the
just talk
chat.
over me. Do you have
I'll have to
Tourette's or
talk to the
something?
chat. I have to address them as they come.
Well,
It's
then
no
you say, hey, I
disrespect.
got to talk to the chat. Don't just talk over me.
Oh, so I should say, hey, Minnie, hold on. I said, hey, ever.
Yes,
Like I'm
please.
addressing them. You're a pro. You have a channel.
You don't want me to be on here then? Okay. Guess I'll put this away then. You don't care about this? I'll just put it away. Does anyone in the chat give a fuck about this, or should I just leave?
One in the chat that Minnie stays. Put a one in the chat.
Because Joe doesn't want me here. Do any of you want me
Put
here?
a one in the chat. Minnie stays.
Do you want me here, Joe? Yes or no?
One from Cosmic. One from
Joe doesn't want me here, but I want to know if
Doodle
you guys
Doom
want
for
me here.
Jim.
He doesn't
The
like me.
chat is God. It doesn't
Granny
matter what I
poisons his
say.
mind against me. Joe
I
doesn't give
would
a
love
fuck if I
you. I
explain
would
my
love
merch.
you to
Joe
succeed.
says, "Hey, I want you to show your buttons." And every time I try to show you, he talks over me. He doesn't like me.
I think Ever is actually trying to ruin my entire life. He makes me
Good.
chat every time I'm
I
supposed
think
to
they
be
want me to
quiet.
stay.
Ever is trying to ruin my entire life. It's Ever.
Good. Somebody put a 5 in the chat. That's funny. You silly goose. Okay, well, you want me to stay then.
Yes, we
Joe's
do. I'll shut up. I'm gonna press mute.
I won't come on your show anymore after tonight, but I'll show you this. These are 3 buttons that I had made. And I wanted to tell you the history behind this one, but Joe didn't want to hear it. I guess it offended him. So I can't tell you. And that's a shame because I wanted to give credit to the person who made it because they're not alive anymore. They committed suicide.
Can
Somebody
we
named
please hear the real story? Nobody is preventing you. Let's please hear the real story, please.
that is a real story. Her name is Coy, and she was a friend of my friend's Dylan. That you know the guy you said you hated? That guy. You said you hated him.
Actually, I didn't say that I
Yes, you did
Dylan.
say that. You told
No,
me you
I
didn't want him
told
on the
Dylan.
show.
I
You
told
said you
Dylan to not. No, I told Dylan to not jump up.
I think you have
I told
ODD.
Dylan that he could not defend you to me because he didn't know who you and me is. Because I know Dylan is elsewhere. He's locked up.
Dylan's allowed to defend me. He's my friend. If he wants to say, "Hey, don't pick on Minnie," he's got a right to say that. You bully me,
Sure.
and he was
And
defending
I
me.
have a right
So
to say that he doesn't know where
you're
we
a
stand
bully.
anyway. I have
Stop
a right
bullying
to
me,
let him
then.
know my side of the story, Minnie.
Just don't let
But
him on
let's
your
talk
show
about
anymore,
all of
okay? Grumpy Grumps, you old man. You're acting like you're old and stuff. How old are you?
younger
46?
than you, but I'm 52. But let's talk about
Yeah.
all of the merch.
You won't let me. So I'm just gonna sit here and show it to you until somebody asks me about it. I don't know what to say now. I don't know what to do.
We got buttons right here available. 3 for $10. That's one full set. He'll give you a free sticker if you order the 3 button set for $10. Now that's a $5 value because he has several stickers. They're available for $5 each. He's
I
got
still
some
got
one
some
of
of
a kind
these.
stickers. So don't forget to
I still
email
got some of
Minnie
those.
underscore Manson at yahoo.com. And
Yeah,
he's working on a
whatever.
coloring book right now. When the coloring book is done, that'll be a
God, I'm so
limited edition
hungry.
coloring book at about $30. And you'll definitely want to get in on the ground floor on that. Other than that, we have some lapel pins. I think
Have
those are
that.
tied to the Minnie Manson fan club. Probably only available in the Minnie Manson fan club. Let's take a look. Take it away, Minnie.
John. Hey, John Emerson, if you want to buy that magnet, I'll sell it to you. $10 and you don't have to pay shipping. Just contact me in private, Minnie underscore Manson at yahoo.com. My email. Tell me your address. My cash app is Minnie Manson Talent. Unless you use a different form of method of payment, tell me in private. I do my business in private. I don't like to do it on the internet. So be in touch if you're interested in that magnet. I'll give you some free stickers with it too. I always give free stuff. I don't cheat people. Joe, you can admit to one thing. I didn't cheat you, did I? Was I honest with you?
Minnie always over delivers. If you order a nice package from Minnie, just let him know what you want. Hit him up. And now he needs to show off some more merch. I said $5 stickers. You got a 3 pack of buttons for $10. We got lapel pins. Now, those might be exclusive to the
The
Minnie
lapel
Manson
pins are
fan club,
separate.
but he'll tell you about the
No,
fan
no,
club.
those are separate. This is a
And you
lapel
might be
pin.
able to
This comes
order
with it.
like shirts and things too, but you gotta
Listen,
have
this comes with the
Minnie.
fan club. The fan club is $60. You get this pin, the lapel pin. This is a high quality pin, and you get the fan club membership card.
And Ever Inferno is letting everybody know he's a confirmed customer. He got packages
Yes.
in the mail today. You know what I
See
mean?
this?
Minnie Manson is no faker. He delivers and he over delivers. Everybody.
You
And
see
hey,
that? Even though
Larry,
I'm
how you
being
doing, my
difficult,
brother?
he admits I'm good. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm being difficult. Um, even though I'm being difficult, Joe's still sticking up for me and saying that that I'm honest. Thank you, Joe. You see, that proves it right there. Sometimes I make people mad on purpose just to see what they'll say. But like I said, today I'm not doing so well. This is the card here. I sign it. I put your name on the top there, and it says member since, and I put the date you join, and you get your own number. And even if down the road you're not my fan anymore, I'll never use that number for any other fan. That number is yours for life. Even if you despise me and want to kill me, you still get to keep that number. It is yours. Once you join, you are a member, good or bad. So you also get that 8x10 that comes with the fan club. You also
Yeah.
get one of each sticker that I have. I don't have a lot of stickers left, but I still have one of each.
So,
Let me
Doodle,
cover that.
Minnie,
I
if
got
I
that
can address
metallic
Doodle,
sticker. You get one metallic sticker. You get one that
it,
glows in the dark under black lights. This one here.
it's scary
That's
right
it.
there. That's
My friend
scary.
Dylan designed that. He designed that sticker.
Now, let me ask you, Minnie, can I
You get
please
that.
address Doodle really quickly? It
Yes.
is Minnie
Thank you.
underscore Manson at yahoo.com.
You
Minnie
get that.
underscore Manson at yahoo.com. You
Mini
could get
underscore
stickers
Manson at yahoo.com.
such
Yes.
as this.
Thank you. That was very helpful that you did it that way. Thank you, Joe. Okay. This here.
Morad,
You get that too. You get the
Morad.
Morat one there, and you get this. I have a few to this, but I decided I'm not going to retire that sticker. This is a very scary looking sticker. I'm keeping that one. I'm going to have more of those made too. But yeah, I still got enough here to put in a fan club kit. See,
Censorship,
I still
censorship.
got a
You
few of
gotta
those.
cover it. It's time
You just
to.
corn bombed your own channel, dumbass. Okay, now I got
I
a
did
few left
not look
underneath.
at those. Those are man's tatas. It looks like
Yeah, I drew that on there.
a hot Carlos right
Thank you,
there.
Ever
But
Inferno. Thank you for protecting me. Um, Don't fuck with entertainers, okay? I only have a few stickers of this left. I'm making a different one with a different design because I have too many of me with the same picture, the trench coat and all that. Like I have three of those. So there's gonna be a brand new design for the entertainers one. You're gonna love it. I'm already in the plans of working on that design. You get the blacked out. This one is a scary one. You could kill someone with that. Show it to Poppy unless he apologizes. I'll send him one of those. I probably already did. So you get that. My song, Mole Rap Blues, which is copyrighted by an attorney. And so is Entertainers Will Kill You. Okay, you're gonna get that one. I can't show the bottom because he already showed you. So I still got a lot of those. Kind of wish I wouldn't have made so many. So it's like about 8 stickers, and God damn, I need something to drink. My mouth is turning into a desert. So you get 2 magnets also with the fan club. I mean, $60, and I'm paying the shipping. That's not asking for much. Um, Could you hold on a sec? I need to get my socks. My feet are freezing. Feet first.
yo, see you later, John. See you later, John.
Don't kick me. I'm just getting socks. I'm just getting socks. Don't kick me.
Yo, see you later, off grid. See you later, John, and off grid.
Are you leaving?
No, not me. They have to go.
Okay, see you guys. Good night, Mike. I'm just putting on socks. Diabetic feet. Down come first. Feet first. I need something to drink. I guess I could drink
Yeah,
this.
me too, man. Me too,
Oh,
man.
I
Yo,
run out.
Space Monkey, how you doing, bro?
I run out of food sometimes, and I have to wait a few days to get more. So,
I hear you. I hear you.
and I drank some Coca-Cola today. I don't usually drink soda, especially caffeine,
Right, right.
and I get hyper from that like a duck.
Mm. I had some Diet Coke, like a
Um,
1 liter. My
you
my
shouldn't drink
daughter
Diet
wanted
Coke.
to take the rest. I was like, no way, dude. I want that.
Don't drink diet
Beware the
soda. Don't drink it out of a
Ukwenzu
plastic
Ocha.
bottle.
Ikwenzu Ocha.
Peace, man.
PT, peace, man.
Beware the white devil. White
The
devil.
Quenzo Ocha.
I was on Instagram once and I saw some pictures of some white kittens with blue eyes and I wrote white devils. You know, they timed me out and put me in prison for a week for that comment. I appealed it and they restored my account.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Can't say
Oh
nothing
yeah.
anymore. I don't hate today's society. I'm gonna go back to the 70s.
No sense of humor, huh?
People just don't fucking have a clue now. No sense of
Yeah.
humor, nothing. Can't say nothing.
No more Hustler magazine. No more comedy in the real world. You know.
I know those magazines used to be cool too, even, I mean,
Yeah.
pornography bores me, but even the way they used to put the magazine, the physical magazine itself,
I
regardless of the
would.
content, how they used to make
My.
magazines in the 70s was really cool. They just
This is my
take a real
defense.
long piece of paper and fold it over and staple it.
Yeah. Yeah. My
And the
defense
kind of
is like.
magazines I would read here.
My defense is like. The adult magazines. It's not just
Um,
nudity, but it's also adult. Like there's
the
adult
word
humor.
yeah,
There's adult
wimp doesn't have an
comedy.
H
There's
in it.
adult. You know.
The word
I,
wimp
I
doesn't have
like
an H
adult
in it.
shit.
It's WIMPS. Wimps, no wimps allowed. Sergeant Slammer says no wimps allowed. Remember Rooskies? The best movie that was ever made.
I do. I know. I know you love it, and I love the
I
soundtrack
do.
too. I love the soundtrack like you.
The soundtrack on CD, and you have it on tape.
Yes, I do. I have it on cassette. That's right. I bought it from a real cheap place, but yes, I
It
do.
it cost $50. I got it from England, and I cherish it. It's the only CD I have with its case. I mean, I have other CDs on a wall here. Those are movies, video games, but we're getting to the coloring book. I'm moving into the living room, so I got to figure out where I'm gonna
All right,
draw.
Hershey. See you later, Hershey.
Yeah, by Hershey, down the Hershey Highway. Wait, I gotta show my face when I say that. Down the Hershey Highway. Call for an uprising always says that. A call for an uprising is cool. He has
Is he?
many
Yeah.
channels now.
Yeah. Cool.
Ones that can see is one of his channels, and Sheeple. He's awesome. If you guys
They
want a
want
link
to
to
see
his
you in
channel
space,
and you can't
man. They
find it,
want to
let
see
me
you
know.
in
I'll get
space.
it to you. Okay. I'm sorry. I just love Call so much. His sense of humor is the way that guy talks is brilliant because he makes
Yeah.
everything funny. He can talk about taxes and be brilliantly funny. So, well, the whole coloring book is done here. You see how thick this is? I'm going to show you. Look at
Yep.
my thumb. I don't have the biggest thumbs in the world. What can I use to show?
No,
Okay, here's the
it's
pencil.
yeah. Use a penny or a pencil. Yeah,
A
pencil.
pencil.
Yeah.
Malcolm X love. Okay,
Hey,
so do
we'll
you
be
see this
good,
Malcolm X
Hershey. We'll be
pencil?
good.
This is a regular pencil. Ticonderoga is a regular pencil.
There you go.
And
There you go.
you see how much pages above the pencil? You know how thick a pencil is. Look how thick that is.
Right. Right.
This is how thick your book is going to be. And the pages are going to be as thick as this, exactly the same thickness of paper. This is not like a thin sheet of paper. This is like cardstock.
So you've completed that now because you were
Yes,
working on
it's
aspect last
penciled.
time,
I have to ink it still, and I'll show it all to you. I'll have to take it in the kitchen or sit on the floor here and show you. I can do
right?
that. If I
Right.
get thirsty, we're going in the kitchen. Hey, yeah, I'm a true artist. I am so fucking mentally ill. Isn't funny. That's why I don't touch drugs and alcohol, and I'm very careful what pills the doctor gives me. Medication. They're
Yeah,
always
you don't
switching
need
my
any
medicine,
drugs,
and
man.
they are making me fucking nuts. I told my doctor. I went there yesterday. I said, "Do you want me to blow out my brains? I'm gonna end up killing myself because of you. Do you really want that on your hands? Stop pushing drugs." She doesn't push it too hard. If I tell her no, she usually will let it go for a few months. I go there once a month, so hey, let me
Yeah, the coloring book's gonna be $30 when it's done. Done. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Let me
So
plug in my phone here so the juice doesn't go out so quickly. See, I have this thing over here. Always keep your phone charged when you're on a show.
yo, he loves your circle rug. You know, it looks like I guess it's
That
Chinese,
was
right?
$50, believe it or not. I got it from Save and Tell. It's on Belmont, right by Central. If you live in Chicago, it's
Right.
kind of one of those mom and pop type stores. I can't wait to go over there again. I got all that stuff too, So
Chicago is awesome, man. Chicago
it
is really
is.
cool.
I do love Chicago. I get frustrated though because I don't have money to travel anymore. I don't get to visit places. It sucks that just because I don't have money, I can't visit Paris, France, or England and, real
Yeah,
vacation. It
he's
sucks that I can't
entrepreneuring,
go to
man.
places. It frustrates me. I have a right to travel and to visit England and Germany and Russia and Poland and Australia and anything I want. I should be allowed to visit Paris, France, or any part of France. I would love to go to Italy. I want to go on a gondola on those rivers they have. It sucks
Dang,
that
Minnie,
just
you're
because of
starting to
money
sound like
alone, I
Josh
can't
Block
go.
right now.
Astral travel. You mean
Yeah, you
astral
want to travel
projection? I read
anywhere in the
about that.
world, you're starting to sound like that, man.
But look, I want to. This is not an order. This is not the order the book is in. This just happens to be,
Cool.
you know.
Let's check it out, man. Let's see this
Can
beautiful
you see it?
illustration.
You see the details?
Yes, I do.
I'm
Yes, I
getting
do.
very incredibly hungry too. So I need something to eat or prepare something.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat my tuna sandwich, man.
You know what I need to do? I need to eat something right now.
For
Because
the lady boys, yup, yup.
I'm gonna show you the book, but I gotta eat something real quick. I have
He
something
wants to
that's
go and
fast.
be ever wants to go and be a famous lady boy, famous for his music.
As in the lady boy?
Come on, Ever.
I
You could
thought
be
you were a
like
lady boy. Aren't you
Ben Chod,
transgender,
man.
Joe?
You already know
Joe,
there's
are you
DJ Gundu. You could
trans?
be like DJ Ben Chod, you know?
Oh yeah, I heard about Thailand and the lady boys. I was in music class one time and they were doing something and I said, "Do you have one for lady boys?" And they got mad at me in the classroom for saying it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, lighten up. Lighten up, Francis.
Dude, I left when Ever was talking to Riza and she was like, "Why? Why you want to talk to
Yeah.
my husband? Are you a lady boy?" I just left. I said, "Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. Sorry."
I'm gonna eat these sardines right quick. I'm hungry. Sardines, man. Yeah, look at how gross that is. Die. Mm, I don't care who you love. Love is cool. Okay.
We have everything, man. We have everything. Don't
If
make
you
me
can
get up.
love someone
You
and
know they
know
don't
how
have
to, that's
insurance here,
pretty.
Frankie. You know they don't have insurance here, Frankie.
Don't make me come in there. You know you have 6 people in your chat. You had 10 before, so that's why.
Oh,
It's probably because they knew I was upset. I want to see Minnie on the pyramids. Sucks that it costs so much to travel for real. You know you're an adult when you admire rugs. Minnie producing the highest quality. Thank you. It is a
very
bargain.
well, very well.
I can't
That
charge
is
more than
me.
thirty
That is
dollars
Alex.
for a coloring book, though. I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna pay me like $1 a page. So it's like,
Dude, I have a sardine can. Should I eat it, gut rot? You
yes,
have to tell me. I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it because I think it's disgusting. But he's got to
it
talk
is.
me
But
into it
I
because it's
love
good.
these,
You know.
and they're quick and easy, and I'll be able to get down to the artwork in less than 2 minutes. During World War II, in the occupation, a lot of people survived just on sardines because they're in a can. They last forever. If I make a tarot deck, it's gonna be probably gonna be a lot more than $30 for a tarot kit. I don't know enough about tarot yet, though. I'm learning a little bit here and there. I can't learn too much at a fast pace because I fucking lose it. I wish I didn't get so fucking high strung all the time. It pisses me off that I'm like this. What can I do? I think once this food hits my belly, I'll calm down. I won't be so jittery.
Hey, gut rot. I found the sardines, but I found something weirder first, man.
Let me see.
They say this is Canadian sour cream with a Russian on it. What the hell?
Awesome ad. It looks like a fur
So
trapper. I think
so
that's a
I
fur
tasted
trapper. I
I
don't think that's a
tasted this.
Russian.
It doesn't have any salt in it. It doesn't have any salt. So you have to
He's gonna
flavor
get
it
his
or else
fur
it tastes
trapping
like
shit, and
shit. Yeah, it's
he's gonna go
horrible,
trap and
bro.
snag him some pelt. He's a pelt snagger. I think that's what he is. Maybe he's French Canadian. Ooh la la, comment allez-vous? Vous êtes American? La salon, la piscine, and les chats. You have a living room? Do you have a cat? Your living room smells like piss. So I know a little bit of French.
Yeah,
Sales
Piff.
force. Sacre bleu. Oh, yeah, no, I love my French fans. I have fans in France. Now, if anyone can teach me how to look down on people and to, the French can help me with that. I need to
Yeah,
help French people. Teach me how to look down at people with disdain.
I know. If you ever need an elevated
I'm
self
serious.
point of view,
Like
try
in the
French.
80s when a girl would walk up to you and be like, ew,
Try French. If you ever want an elevated self point of view, try French first.
ew. Yeah. When Mallory, Family Ties, Mallory was teaching her young sister, Jennifer. It was a 1980s episode with all the 80s slang. She's in the kitchen teaching her how to like walk up to somebody like this. Ew. We used to do that in high school. So let's
Well,
see.
I am not convinced, man. I don't know if I'm gonna eat these ever. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, those
Like,
are the ones I have. Mine are smoked though. I like smoked sardines only.
yeah, yeah,
R.I.P.
yeah, yeah.
Paul Rubens. Did Paul Rubens die or something?
Yeah, Paul Rubens died. Yeah, for sure. A
When? Just now?
couple years ago,
Oh, a couple of years ago. Okay, let's get to the
like last
artwork.
year, I think, maybe last year. Yeah.
What? Okay. Okay, well, I was elected to be the new pope also, so I am the pope. TV
Right.
kid
It's a new
culture I
day,
cut
man.
out. I mean, tell those who drink. Bleh. Okay, well, you see that one already, so make sure there's no sardine oil anywhere. That's why I ate in the kitchen. Can you guys see this? If you're watching
I
it on
think
TV,
so.
you can see it. If you have to go on your TV and watch it on your computer. I'm on my phone here, so if you're watching on your phone, you're not going to be able to see it too much.
Not too well, yeah.
And after I print these out, I'll make it available on the internet. Like if someone wants to buy a page or something and color it, but
That's really
I,
awesome.
I can make a page and send it to you, But I would rather sell it as the whole book. I don't number the pages. But if there was one particular page you really wanted, give me like $5. I'll mail you one page. That's how much it's going to cost for like a copy, not the original. These originals, I never sell these originals.
Yeah,
So look
yeah,
at
yeah.
the
They're
details.
proof. Yeah.
I'm glad we finally got everything worked out. Because I was worried. I'm like, oh no, a repeat of the other night when I was yelling at you. It's hard for me to get over stuff if I don't make like peace with somebody. It's almost like a tail end of what I left off on. I'm unable to like start new. That's why I was kind of
No, he doesn't. He
hoping to
doesn't
talk
have
to you
an
before I
Etsy
came
site.
on.
You can always email mini_Manson@yahoo.com and ask
Yeah.
what you're interested in. I mean, like, we've already had a little bit of a tour. You got 8x10s. You got the stickers. You got the magnets. You've got the buttons, and then he's working now on the coloring book that's going to be in total, but also there's always the art cards. The art cards will be like trading card size art cards, unless you want to pay more to get
Okay.
something bigger. You know, so he
I can
just does it
autograph. I
completely
can color a page of the coloring
direct.
book, and like if you gave me like $30, I could hand color one of these and then autograph it, and I could laminate it and send it to you, or leave it unlaminated, which you'd probably prefer. If I laminated it, just then you don't have to sit there doing it.
Cheers.
Oh, gotta put on some lip balm here.
Oh no, this is his favorite part. The the
Up your
explosion right there
nose.
on the tip.
Bend
Right
over.
there
No,
on the
I
tip.
don't have
That's
an
his
Etsy
favorite.
site. I don't know how to do that. If somebody would show me how, I would love to have an Etsy site. I heard that that guy with the lizard that he killed has it, and I'm not saying his name. Okay, he doesn't deserve to
Cobra.
have his name
Cobra.
said. Okay,
Cobes.
you can say
Cobes.
it. That guy's
Cobes.
pathetic. Pathetic. If I was him, I'd be a millionaire. With his fame, if he knew how to do artwork like me, if he had the
He has
ambition,
money.
the
He
brains,
he
the
he has
talent,
money.
or the discipline to do what I do and make stickers like I do and put his face on there and all that, he'd make $1 million a year easily.
He has money though.
I hate that rich son of a bitch. Please let's not talk about that rich asshole, spoiled little
Hey, I
fucker.
didn't bring him up, man.
Okay, let's kill him. Okay, so there's little flowers and shit on there, and little details like this. You will want to buy some really cool Barol pencils. It's called Barol, Berol, and Prismacolor. And you will want to color these. And each page is gonna not. It's gonna not gonna have anything on the other side. It's gonna be blank, so that you could take each one and the book will be attached, probably up in a corner somewhere. I was just looking at that because where I have these lines here, that's 8.5. Because this paper is like 9 by 12, and
Yeah,
regular paper is 8.5 by 11. That's why you're seeing these marks on there. That's not going to
yeah,
be
the
on the
dotted
actual
lines.
book.
Yeah,
So I didn't
he
even put any
wore
words down there.
an
So you could put what you
exhibit,
want there.
teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first
Yeah, you've been
time
drinking.
today.
Okay. I thought maybe you got drunk and fell asleep because I watched the end of your last show and I saw you like singing and you had the beer. It looks like piss. And that beer bottle you always have when you're outside looks like piss.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
what I
yeah.
wrote in your chat that it looked like piss?
You should
My
tell us.
dentist,
Yeah,
it does look like piss. So okay, my dentist is better than yours. My dentist will like that page. So I put a bunch of shit in the background. Do you see that?
I do.
I think
Yeah,
I could have just put my picture there and had nothing, but it didn't look right. So I borrowed from this book called Chibi art, and it had like the tarot. You know
yeah.
you want it.
Oh, yeah,
You
that's cool.
motherfuckers know you want it. That's when I was really fat. I'm not that fat anymore, but I
Nah,
probably
you
will
lost
be
a lot.
again.
You lost a lot.
I'll lose a lot of weight in the winter time because I get sick and bedridden and I can't get out of bed. I just drank water for a month a few months ago when I got back from California, and I didn't eat anything. I ran out of food, but I'll make sure I have enough food this winter.
Yeah,
I'll
that
be
should be
like the
good.
ant, the ant and the grasshopper. You know that story. I'm gonna be like the ant this time and not like the grasshopper. But look at that bug. That's a bug that came in my house. That's called a thousand legger. Because all their leg. I
Right,
guess
right.
they go by other names. And as you see there, what do you guys know? Just like two people in your chat, itty bitty. I have itty bitty magnets too. I usually just give those away though. You got to wear the mask when you get near them because you will inhale them. Oh, by the way, if you put my merch up your ass or do anything fucked up or weird that people commonly don't do, don't even think of suing me because I don't have any money anyway. You void the warranty as soon as you get it in the mail,
Don't
and there's
stick
no
it up your
warranty
ass.
either. You know you want it. So I got different styles of writing. You see that I traced all the words and I did it by hand because I wanted everything to be by hand. Nothing in here is done on the computer. I'm not going to attach any computer shit in there. I am going to scan all these in a computer after I draw them, but I am not going to digitalize it in any way. It's not going to have any bullshit like that. I'm not going to put it in Adobe Photoshop, clear up the lines or clean them up. Bullshit. What I draw on the paper is going straight to the printer, and you're going to get what I put on there. So you should be proud of that. Minnie Manson is old school. We got mole rat blues, and I drew the mole rat really tiny here.
Yeah, yeah. Oh shit! It looks like Chuck Stigall.
It's not. It's Bill Chafin, the mole rat.
Oh no.
But no, his name isn't going to be on there, and everybody talks his name out loud, so that's not doxing. Okay, I got "Hail Thy Dark Lord" from when I did that song "Ricky Horny" because my fucking fans love fucking Ricky Horny. Yo,
That's killer right there.
I know, and that's my cat Ripley.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard for me to go on panels. I struggle with
I know.
communication.
I
I
know.
almost don't wanna talk to people anymore because I struggle with communication. I'm becoming to the point where I'll have to stop myself up 100% from internet communication. It's getting bad. I mean, I don't know if you can overcome that once you get like that. I don't know if that's permanent or not. It might be because of the hardships I've been facing all winter, but now I have like that little tiny raisin in the sun. Like I told you, in 2 weeks, if they approve of me getting that card, that's going to open my world up. I'm going to be able to go out again and
Hmm.
actually afford to eat when I go there. I won't have to watch other people eat and starve all day eating my can of sardines while they're eating French fries and pizza. That's
Oh
kind of the
yeah,
story
yeah.
of my life. So there's my snake, Mr. Reggie.
Hey,
That's a snake that I actually had in Florida, and I put a bunch of like greens and leaves and shit. And I did the bark like that so you could color it any way you want. Connected the lines on a lot of things so that you could. It's easier when I follow the way the books that I've been studying, and I'm following their what you call the way they do it. I'm I have trouble
following their process.
explaining. Um, yeah. Uh, yeah. They think I might have
Cosmic
dementia.
Cosmic wants to Cosmic wants to know how long it took to complete the whole book because
Well,
you weren't even finished.
I've been working on this for about a year now. But
There
when
you go.
once I buckled down and sat at this table and with the chair and everything and the desk, it took me about 6 weeks to
Mm.
pencil them all in. And I was working 3 to 4 hours every night for 6 weeks, all throughout like April up until
Yeah.
last week. I took about a week off after I did that, so I wouldn't be burned out. So
Well,
I'll put
many
pillars here so it could look like the Luxor, Las Vegas, Las Vegas. I'm Elvis. Oops.
he didn't number the pages, so he might not know. Many
I know it's more than 50. It's at least 52 pages for sure. Absolutely.
um I have this tooth that's really giving me a problem now that I started eating, man. It's really hurting bad. I probably have to go.
Oh, please don't go.
I have to eat, man, but my
You can
tooth
eat
is
on
killing
camera
me.
with me.
Yeah, but I can't talk because my tooth that's
You don't
here
have
is
to let me do
killing
the
me.
talking.
All right,
I
all
have
right, I'm
problems with
mute.
my teeth too. I'm
All
trying to
right, I'm
think
mute.
what you can do there. I'm sorry
I
that you're
can't do anything.
suffering.
No, no, it's it's about gone. It's just hanging in. I can't do anything but wait.
Okay. Whatever you need to do there, it won't like bother me. And I'll handle the talking, don't worry. That's actually very helpful to me. I appreciate you letting me take over. Um, you guys can see all of this. That's me with the band. I'm gonna resume that live band karaoke once I get approved for that Uber pass, but I'm not going downtown on the bus or train ever again at night because that guy, a man pushed me into traffic literally about 2.5 weeks ago and almost killed me. If anyone of you is familiar with Chicago, this Congress Parkway downtown, right by Van Buren, by the Metropolitan Correctional Center, by that prison, that's where it happened. I could have been killed. Luckily, the cars weren't there when I got pushed in the street because I got pushed from a corner that was not visible to traffic. And all of a sudden, here I am dancing in the street like a fool. People thought that I did that on purpose and they were yelling at me and honking. And I couldn't stop. My feet just took over. I don't trust myself anymore. I can't even walk anymore. And someone pushes me. All someone has to do is bump my hip and I'll go sailing and like I'm in space. I can't stop. So my doctor told me it's because of the autism. My counselor told me that too. So, yeah, real life sucks. I hate real life. I just want to do artwork. I just want to be an entertainer. I just want to be protected from the outside world. I don't want to have to walk around outside or be around people. and a lot of celebrities, or I should say artists, feel that way. That's why celebrities all protect each other. They're all protected. They're in like that cocoon where their handlers and their crew take care of them. They don't just walk down the street like you and me because they're actually literally mentally unable to do so. It's not a physical thing, it's more mental. There's something about being famous, being an artist, does something to your brain. Okay, this is, oh yeah, I want to rock with you. A lot of people in my profession wouldn't even spend time like with their fans. I want to be somewhat accessible despite my issues. So I put my name on there, I drew that in there. You're gonna love coloring this. It's gonna look a lot better when I ink it, and you'll see it. So you like swords? I put some swords in there and a giant scythe. And I'm looking for a tissue. On my nose. I just got to. Hold on. There's a tissue right over here. It's like Niagara Falls with me. But
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
see
Take your time. Take
the
your
artwork
time
right
on that.
there.
Take your time.
What was that?
I said, take your time on finding the tissue and all that.
Yeah, I'm right here. I got the tissue. Excuse me here.
When will the coloring book be done? Cosmic asked.
I'm not really sure. I thought I'd be done with the whole thing by now, and it's pushing into another month or two. Probably about a month, 2 months. I'm really gonna bust my ass. Once I start drawing, I think that I'm gonna get it done by the end of this month. Honestly, I do. But then I gotta take it to get scanned. I gotta scan each page at the library, make
Right.
sure they're all sized up right, and then I'll have to print them all, and hopefully their ink will be nice and pure and
Do you
fresh.
know
'Cause
what printer
sometimes,
you're
then
using, or you're not sure
no,
yet?
no. But I'm gonna go to the library and scan these, and then put them on my thumb drive so I could take it. And I'm gonna print them out too. I'll have copies in my thumb drive, but I'm gonna print them out and take them to the printer so they can put it on the heavy paper like this. Then I'm gonna
Right,
assemble it,
right,
and then it will be ready for sale. I'm not gonna put any weird plastic covers or anything that's got any sharp points or on it. It's just gonna be a pure book of paper.
right. Okay.
Because when I was in high school and college, I used to make calendars and books, and I put this plastic thing and I'd crimp it on the side. But
Hmm.
I don't like doing that.
Is it
And if they
dangerous?
had
Like it's sharp or what?
the plastic is, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
When I do, oh God, if I start coughing, I'm gonna have to go. Um,
Okay, okay.
if I do, I gotta slow down. That means I'm getting too overheated. God damn it! It sets off my PTSD when I cough.
Yeah, I can understand.
I haven't coughed in a long time. I don't know what Lulu is. Can you guys?
Yeah, Lulu is like print on demand. It's like self-publishing. My son
Really?
has a couple of Lulu books.
Would you send me a link to that somewhere,
Yeah, I'll
guys?
send it to you for sure.
The rest of Joe might forget, please. I don't care if 5 of you send a link. At least get one of you send me a
Sure,
link.
sure.
Oh!
I think Abe Books is one of the best things in the world, and they probably direct you to self-publishing anyway. But
If I could get someone to put that in a book for me, but they might charge a lot. So I have to do what I know how to do right now. Make a
yep,
book
yep,
where I attach it in the corner and I'll make a hole in one corner so the book will be loose. I could just take one page out.
right.
I don't want to seal it too much as a book because then I got to rip it out. But if it's only sealed in a circuit, there's a hole there, and I rip it and tie the end. I think people will like that more because they can choose the page, and I don't want people to have to fumble with anything. I want it to just be ready to go.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I gotta
then
go
it
get the
will
whole
have
fucking box of tissues. I'm crying here. My eyes are crying out really bad.
I'm sorry, honey, I don't know what's going
I
on,
don't
man. I
know
hope
what's
you get
going
better.
on. I can't stop crying.
Is there something going on? Is it like
I don't
Some
know.
kind of allergen?
I don't know. I just can't stop
Minnie,
crying.
don't feel bad, Minnie.
I don't
It might
know.
be.
I don't know.
Don't feel bad, Minnie. Don't feel bad, Minnie.
I'm scared my dementia will get so bad I won't be able to care myself for it anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're talking about it.
I'm not gonna care for myself anymore. I don't know.
Oh, I know, Minnie.
You
I'm
don't
telling you,
know.
man. When you have
You
to,
fight with me all the time, and I think it's my fault all the
it's not.
time. Something I'm doing is making you get mad at me. I know it's my fault. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm not mad at
What
you,
do you
Minnie.
want me
I'm
to
never mad
do?
at you. You know, I'm an understanding person.
Just like Pappy, I thought he liked my artwork, and then he found that I was transgender. He called me a prick and said, "Oh hell no! If I would have known he was
I
a freak like that, I never would have ordered your art card." And he spit on it and tore it up because I'm a tranny.
I
That's what he
know, I
said to
know, I
me.
know
I
what
tried to
happened. I
tear
mean,
the card up.
I can't do anything about that. You
He
know,
hates my
things like
artwork
that are
because of
gonna
me. Who
happen,
cares
Minnie.
if I'm a tranny or not? I'm a good
Minnie,
artist, and that's all that should matter.
right? But you know, things like that are gonna happen. I have kids of everything. Listen, listen. I mean, I have post-ops. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got kids of every gender.
Yeah,
They
but
get
then people
shit
have to
on. They
fucking
get
hate
spit
on me
on.
just
They get
because I'm a
hated. They
freak. I
get
can't help the way I
discounted.
was born.
You know how
Just
hard they have to work, Minnie, to
if
like,
I don't hate
just be
myself, then
normal.
why
They
should
have to
anyone
work
else? I'm
harder.
proud of who I am.
I'm just telling you, they have to work harder just to be seen as normal. They get
Mm-mm.
shit on.
I
They
don't
get
want to be
spit on.
normal. Fuck
People
that.
don't understand them. People
I want to be normal.
we all want to be normal or at least
Fuck
accepted.
being normal. I hate
Well, we
normies.
all want to be accepted as as humans or whatever.
I
And
wouldn't be able
then
to draw this good or sing and act and perform and do theater as well if I
no, I
was fucking
understand.
sane
And
or normal.
no, and I know, and
I
I
just don't
value all
have any
that. But
way
I'm telling
to.
you, like they all have a hard road, to
I
deal
have no
with
way to let
because
it out though. I have nowhere to perform. Really, I'm sick of these
yeah,
karaoke bars, these fucking dumps with
yeah,
fucking stinky rugs and drunken losers who boo
yeah.
me. And I gotta buy a beer. I gotta tip the bartender. I gotta tip the DJ.
Yeah, there's a minimum to get in, and you're performing, but you still have to tip the DJ. I get you.
They don't charge me
It,
to get in, but they charge for other things.
yeah, but
One guy,
it's
I
a
had to pay
killer.
him
Yeah,
ten
yeah, like
dollars
I
just
said,
to
like
sing
there's a
one
minimum to
song.
get a drink. It's a soul killer. It's a
I shouldn't
soul
have to
killer.
pay them. They should be paying me to sing. And now they
It's
won't
a
tell me
soul
the
killer,
band
bro.
goes to a different place every week, and they won't tell me where they're going. They're hiding it because they don't want me to perform. Because they're saying, we don't like your makeup. We don't like that you put the microphone by your pants. I don't put it in my pants.
Right, right. I get it. I get it.
I quit doing that over a year ago.
I get
I'm
it. I
clean
get
with
it.
it now. It's just innuendo. And I stick my tongue out like Kiss, which people in the music industry do, and they don't want me to perform because of that. That's bullcrap.
They don't want to tell you where they're going every time because they don't want you to be there every single time taking over their band, right? But their band is a
Uh,
performance background for whoever comes up, right?
it's because
So
the
it,
woman that's in charge of the meetup doesn't like me. Oh, well, I didn't want to go to church with her, and she declared war on me. She says, your makeup's offensive. Nobody likes your makeup. Nobody likes the way you dress like a freak. I said, I'm a performer. I take this serious. They're like, well, this isn't
yeah,
serious. It's karaoke. I said, well, fuck you. It's only every other week. I only get to do 2 or 3 songs. What the fuck do you care? I bought a tripod. I put it there. I don't bother anyone anymore. I don't ask them to hold my camera.
right, right.
I
I
leave
get
people
you. I get
alone.
you. I get you.
I'm not a star when I go there. These people don't even clap for me. They don't like me.
Right.
Now I got this fucking meetup people hating me. I call them the meetup mob.
Yeah.
One lady
Yeah.
still likes me, she's pretty nice. I yelled at her and she turned out to be a nice person. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I thought you was one of them. And even after I yelled at her, she's still nice to me. But once you yell at somebody, you cause an actual scar in their brain. It causes a literal actual scar when you scream at
Yeah.
somebody.
Every
Can't forgive you, even if they want to. They're not able
every
to.
time they see you again, they're reminded of that exact same pain.
Because
You know what I
there's
mean?
scar tissue in the brain. Science has proven, they've done testing, autopsies
Yeah.
and shit, and there's
That's
actual
sad, man.
scarring in the brain tissue from people. getting yelled at or screamed at or hurt with the mouth,
Yeah,
you know. A
yeah,
mouth
it's
is like a
bad.
gun. It just words are everything. So look, I put these peaceful flowers in there for you hippies who love flowers. I love hippies. Okay. I
We know
likes
you
to
do. And
entertain.
peace, and peace.
God, some of these would make such great fucking stickers. I wish I was rich so I could just make a shitload of stickers. But I don't want to make too much merch because then people get confused and
Yeah,
overwhelmed. You know, I have 3 base magnets. I have all. I can make any magnet you want if you really want. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm just gonna have like 3 different magnets available unless you ask. So if you don't ask, I'm gonna choose from the first 3. The rainbow. I didn't have a rainbow magnet in there.
I have 5 magnets of yours.
You have the
They're
rainbow
all
one where I'm
different.
putting my arm up, you know, like from my 8x10.
Yeah, I
You
have
have
five
show that
different
one.
magnets from you.
Go get it and if you have it available, show it.
No, I'm
That's
not
one of
gonna
them.
show them. No, I'm not gonna move them because they're on my
Okay, okay.
refrigerator and they're over there. You know.
I saw you moving around, and by the way, I don't have Tourette's, so when I was moving around and I got yelled at by Mike on Pappy's show, it was because I was ironing 2 dress shirts. I was sitting on the floor and I had an
Yeah,
ironing pad in front of me and I was moving forward like this with the iron. He thought that I had Tourette's and he blew up on me. He called
yeah.
me a freak. Not Pappy, the other guy did. Mike was
No,
calling me
I
a
know
freak.
who he is. Malt liquor Mike. I
And
don't
then Pappy
associate
was
with
about to
him.
kick me. He had his finger like that. He says, "That's it. You're out of here." And then he says, "Oh, problem solved." He says, "Yeah, that fucker ain't coming on here anymore." I have that Axel on tape that he said that. I sent you that. I don't know if you watched
I'm
it.
sure. Yeah, I'm
I
sure.
studied it and I showed it to others. I said, "Am I wrong? Did I misread this? Because I've been known to be wrong." They said, "No, you are right. This guy wanted you gone. He invited Mike to get rid of me." That's how I see it. So stupid
Yeah,
people stifle and belittle me because they're jealous that I have talent instead of enjoying it. He could have had a nice painting for $100, but he ain't gonna want my artwork anymore.
yeah,
If he,
yeah. I
if he
don't know.
wants to give
You
me
know,
$100 to burn some artwork, I'll be glad to accommodate him.
right? Well, he
Someone
bought the
paid me
other one.
money to
He
burn an art
tipped
card
you, and
once,
then
and I did. But what?
he bought it. He tipped you, and then he burned it. You know, it's
I
not
don't. He didn't
you.
burn it. He spit on it and he ripped it up. I don't know why he did that.
Well, you didn't lose. I mean, you know what I mean. He lost.
Well,
You
I
know.
do lose it because I thought that he valued that my artwork is special, and I
He
can't ever
probably
draw
did.
that
He
again.
just
He killed it when he ripped it up. I can't replace that. I can't redraw it again.
nah. None of us can. None of us can.
It's not because I don't know how to draw it. I can draw that 1,000 times and more, and probably from memory by now. But the thing is, mentally, I don't want to draw it because I'll be reminded of what happened with the first card. If I drew him again with a baseball bat, it would have to be like a different style or different pose. I could draw
Yeah.
him in many different ways holding that baseball bat.
Oh, I don't think too many people care about what Cyrex is doing. You know what I mean?
I don't like Cyrex. I didn't really like drawing him to begin with. I was a little bothered by it, but you know, the customer, he is of
Yeah,
age. You know,
you
he's
did
in
the
his
right. You did
thirties,
the
and
right thing. You did the right thing to deliver.
this is the cover. This is the cover of the book,
There you
people.
go. There you
You
go,
see
man.
that? That's the
Beautiful.
cover. 50 pages of pure sin,
Awesome.
illustrated and written by Minnie Matson. And there's a lot of maggots in there too that you can color.
What's up,
The
Chairman?
chairman. Yo, hi,
Chairman
chairman.
Cohen. Minnie, I gotta get going. Is that okay?
You don't want to see the rest of
Oh,
these?
he says he's back. He can't sleep. Okay, well, we're here then. We're here. We're
I'll
here. We
go.
can't
I'll
sleep
go
either.
through these a little quicker then. I don't want to make you. If you're really suffering,
It's just my teeth,
I already
Minnie.
made you
It's
suffer
just
enough
a
when I yelled
second.
at you. So hey, that says "Hail Thy Dark Lord" on it.
Aw, you look good.
This one, don't fuck with entertainers will kill you. When I made the original design on my sticker, I did a template with Vistaprint, but I
Hmm.
couldn't get it to snap too. I can't remember how I did that in the computer.
Yeah, yeah.
I did this at the library and then I traced it. So
It looks like a coin. It's really good.
I know you can make coins. You guys can make things out of these too if you want. You can make shrinky dinks out of these if you want.
There you go.
And I got some ribbons up there. I couldn't think of what to write in there, so I left it blank. If I think of
Okay.
something later, I can always add it. Row, row, row your boat. My foot in your ass, like from Red Foreman from the '70s show.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, I still got magnets of that me wearing my white outfit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have a magnet of that
I
on
wish
my
I still
foot.
had the white tie. I had kind of a nervous breakdown and threw a lot of my stuff out because somebody called me a hoarder a few months ago, and unfortunately, my white tie got thrown out with it.
Oh, you let that hit your brain,
They called me a hoarder, and I believed them. Does that look like hoarding to you? I got a
No,
pair of
I've
pants
always
drying over there, and I'll put those away when they're dry. That's the shiny ones. I can't like
no.
fold them until they're
You're
dry.
so particular. You're so particular about stuff. There's no
I'm
hoarding.
clean.
You
I don't
know,
even have furniture because I can't afford it. I don't
there's
even have a
more
bed.
OCD than hoarding. You know, you're very particular.
I don't even have a bed. My bed got destroyed 6 months ago. The mattress is still in there, but I can't really sleep on it.
Yeah,
So I'm trying to get that. When I get the Uber thing, I could start paying down my credit card, and then I can
right.
finance a bed. I found out you can finance them. You don't have to pay for it outright. So
Yeah,
I got
yeah, yeah.
Chicago on there. I got one that
That's
says New York,
beautiful.
some that say Vegas, and one that says California. Minnie Manson is your favorite rock star.
Oh, that's you within the that's in the house.
Yeah, and look, I even got my sticker on the guitar. Look,
Yep, 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 yep.
I am super fucking detailed, people. You start putting your
My
money away so you can buy this shit, and I'll autograph your book too. So I
my
got that.
my daughter keeps playing this guitar, but you know it's got one of yours on it too.
Did you really forget the Mole Rat song?
No, I remember the Mole Rat song.
Yeah, I know you have a good memory for music. I knew you was messing around the other day. Okay, I guess I have some comments to delete off of your channel too. Don't pay attention to those.
Oh,
They're
it's
not too
okay,
bad.
man. Don't worry
YouTube
about
doesn't
it.
let me leave too bad of a comment. They'll just silence my comment if it's
Many,
bad.
many. Usually, you get a heart from me. You know what I mean on your comments.
Yeah,
I don't worry about it.
I think you like some of my sarcasm, but
Yeah.
you're not the only one. Like people would not show up. Grady would say we're gonna go on, and then he wouldn't show up, and I wouldn't hear from him anymore. So I gave up. I give
Many.
up
I
on
was
people
on
after
time
a while.
every time except today. My son put me on some other work. He
Yeah,
had to, you know, and I did it, you know, and I heard the phone going off and I was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? But
that
I had to do it. He put me on it. He's
let your
21 years old. He's smart,
ready.
you know. I needed to do what he said.
Yeah, let your kids help you. Okay, look at the detail on that shit. Even on the shirt.
Yep, yep,
I didn't do the whole thing. That would have took too long, but to get the idea.
right.
Hope people don't think I'm lazy for not doing the whole thing. I think that would have been overkill.
No, I don't think you're lazy. Yeah, they gotta draw later, you know, it'll be too
Like you
hard for
gotta get
them.
they can finish it, but yeah, they can finish it if they want. But that I did a little here, like right there. So it's a suggestion of the whole thing. So
For sure. Yeah, it'll be hard for
if you
them.
draw things as they are, then just like when they draw cartoons, they draw the person with 3 fingers instead of four, and you
Yeah,
never really notice that unless someone says something. So that's the last one. You know you want it. That's from my famous magnet,
right.
and I drew a vampire fang there and some blood.
Awesome. Awesome. There you go,
Yeah,
man.
you see where the what do they call that? The eye tooth. So
Yeah, it's an incisor, an eye tooth, an incisor.
the tooth that's bothering you now, what is it on the bottom left, bottom
Yeah, in the
right?
bottom left. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How'd you know?
Because I had a tooth removed and I had to have a bridge placed. I didn't have.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna have to pinch my throat to talk.
It's
Hold on.
midnight here, man. Here we go.
It seals up right here. There's like a thing that seals on there, and I have to forcefully blast it out with loud, forceful sounds.
Oh, it closes up.
My neighbors think
Okay.
there's a dog up here barking. I'll be like, ow, 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 to get it out.
Right,
And I
right,
have to
right.
be hard before I sing sometimes. But I'll look up the Jacobs Vocal Academy on the internet and YouTube, and I'll practice. I'll warm my voice up before
You
I
do
make
warm
videos.
ups. You do warm ups
I do vocal warm ups. I've had extensive training with the vocal warm ups. I forgot a lot of it, but I know enough where I could open my voice and make it smooth. I have a lot of challenges. A lot of times I just want to sleep all day and give up. I just want to sit in a porch and hear crickets and look at the sky at night and just do nothing. And
Yeah, yeah,
I was miserable my whole life doing it, even though those are pleasant things to do.
yeah.
That's not all I want to fucking do.
You're not
I found
satisfied.
that with all the challenges and how difficult life is, I could barely get out of bed most days. I still like, once I get my shit going and I get moving, I like going out and being an entertainer and singing, even if it's at the shit fucking karaoke bar, having to sit there and watch 25 fucking straight, ugly, losing motherfuckers with no fucking talent or looks to save their life. They don't even dress nice, dress like a bum with their dirty, tattered gym shoes and jeans and nasty, smelly t-shirts, and you know what I mean. How
Yeah, yeah,
today's general public is, and I go there and I overwhelm them because I'm too dressed up. I have the makeup. I'm too much of an entertainer.
yeah. Right.
It, it's
You're trying to
time
do it
that
right.
somebody needs to fucking discover me and put me on tour and pay me to go on tour and put me in front of someone and let me sing 15 straight songs without having to wait, sing a song and 20 people go, and then I sing one song after 20 people go, and I gotta sit there and watch all these boring fucks. 6 hours I have to sit there, and if I'm lucky, get to sing one or two songs. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I should just go there, sing, and then fucking go back home, you know, because I don't want to
Right,
associate with any of these people, honestly, and I don't want to sit there and watch these no talents fucking waste my time. My time's valuable,
right, right.
and I don't like to drink alcohol in there or nothing like that. So it's no fun for me. I don't like
Yeah, you're not
bars. I
there.
don't like
You're
going to
not there
bars.
for that reason. You're not even like scoping out people and looking for somebody. You're not doing any
Nope.
of that. You're just trying to do your show.
I've never been interested in scoping people out. And I know that's not normal because sex is like integral to everybody. But like I said, when I
Mm,
was born, they fucked some shit up down there and snipped a little bit too much. And I have no sexual desire at all. I
yeah,
never had
yeah,
in my life, ever.
yeah, yeah. You were
Yep.
born in a
They do that in
situation that
Middle Eastern countries do this in Egypt and other Middle Eastern countries
yeah,
that are
yeah.
strictly
It's
Islamic. They snip off the female's clitoris at birth so that she never has sexual feeling. So because
so
he just
yeah,
passed off
in
to marry some guy and have kids. It's not
the
about
the
a woman's enjoyment.
anthropology,
A
the
woman's purpose is to
anthropology,
have sex for children, to have children, to get pregnant and
the
have
the
children.
anthropology and
I
the
hope I said
activist
that right.
world, they call it female genital mutilation.
Yeah, it's not to have sex
Otherwise,
with
it's
them,
called
to
female
have to have
circumcision.
kids. That's what I meant.
It's
So
called female
I didn't
circumcision,
come
bro.
out wrong. Oh,
No, it didn't come out wrong, but the
I don't even
idea
like to
of
talk about that because I get words backwards.
no, 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 it's no
I can't
problem.
stop
It's no problem.
coughing.
No, that's a really difficult situation in this world where if they take away the
Yeah.
pleasure, it's all for procreation and that's what they're trying to do essentially. Like that's what the theory is anyway.
If I told you what else I do, you might not get your channel struck. So I don't want to say what else they do to them when they're teenagers.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just that they
Well,
sew something up, and a lot of women die because it's not supposed to be like
toxic
that.
shock. Yeah, toxic shock.
You can
Yeah,
look it up.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. So I showed the coloring book. I showed the merch. I had a
You
meltdown a
did.
few times
You
and
did, Minnie.
got over it. I
Minnie,
cried a little, and now I feel a lot better since I cried it out. I feel much better.
we got support for you, Minnie. We're here, I'm never going away. How you know that? You already learned.
Are you really my friend? And you're not just trolling me. You
We've
really
been
true,
we've
tried and
been
true.
through the ups and downs, and I've been here every time, right?
Sometimes it's hard to tell. That's all.
I know, I know. You
I
don't have to tell me. The
question. And
the
I'm
proof.
honest with people. I'm not just like, "Hey, fuck you." I'm like, "Why is this happening? Why is there friction?" And I study the situation. I'm even gonna go back and study the video. I do that with all the videos, and I'm like, "Why did I argue with that person? What caused the friction?" Because in my entire experience, I realize that when there's friction, that means something's wrong, and I'm trying to figure out,
I'm so
is it because
glad that you
am I
care.
mentally retarded and I can't understand, so I get mad at
No, I'm
people because
so
I'm
glad that
ashamed
you
of being
care.
stupid? What?
Like you said, well, I've seen you on a lot of channels. I'm so glad that you care. The reason that you look back is because you're trying to make it right. You're trying to understand, And
I've only
so
been a
that's
yeah.
okay. That's your progress. I mean, obviously you don't have a really expensive shrink out here, but we're your friends, man. We'll try to help you,
I have a really good counselor. I don't need an expensive one. In fact, it's free, and I've never had a better counselor in my life.
There you
The
go.
guy
There
knows
you
me.
go.
He's a counselor to a lot of famous people,
Respect to
and
him then. Respect.
he's fucking awesome. I'm going to talk to him tomorrow. Every Friday, we do a phone telehealth thing. So I've been talking to him for like 6 months now. He is so fucking
Oh,
amazing.
ever listen, Minnie ever said that I called him a weirdo for watching back what he does. I don't think you're a weirdo. If
Joe
I
has a
said that,
weird way of talking. Sometimes you see how
yeah,
mad at him because sometimes I misunderstand his
yeah. I
when
don't
he's
think you're a
talking with
weirdo
Pappy. It sounded like they were making fun of me, but I think Joe's just trying to lighten the situation. I don't really want to believe that you'd laugh at me, but I think maybe you feel nervous around Pappy and you don't want him to feel bad, so you're kind of appeasing him by laughing with him. That's kind of how I see it. I understand Ever Inferno.
for sure. Yeah, Minnie understands, and ever you
Thank you,
understand that I
Cosmic.
know you're also working on yourself in that way, and what you look at back at. And I always try to compliment you, like, "Oh wow, your speech is better. It's clearer." I try to encourage you all the way. Andy Creator, what's
Um,
going on, Andy? How you doing, Shaggy?
Now
Cheers,
everything's
bro.
smooth, so it is encouraging. I was gonna suggest, do you have ibuprofen? Because if your tooth hurts, take ibuprofen and drink
Yeah,
water with it, not liquor, not
yeah,
soda, water.
yeah.
Because that's what I do when I have problems with my teeth.
Well, I mean, like,
My dentist is so cool, but what?
I don't want to get all graphic, but look, it's a huge one.
I can't
It's
even
already
see.
out.
Is
It's
it black?
already out.
Are all your teeth black? Do they look like Al Bundy's teeth? You saw that episode.
They're not good. They're not good. But yeah, clove oil, yeah, for sure. This one's already all the way out. So it's just, if I brush my teeth the next 3 days, it'll probably just walk itself out. But it just hurts right now.
So
And
you
I was
actually do
just,
brush your teeth?
yeah, I brush my teeth, yeah, but it's not gonna save them. They're all
No.
they're all walking out, man.
But I know of two people who don't brush their teeth. One of them is named Cobra, and the other one is Chuck. So
There you go. There you go.
all my life, I was like, I'd rather kiss a guy with nice, clean teeth and good breath, and he's like ordinary or even ugly. I would rather kiss him. Someone who dresses nice but might not be attractive, but their teeth are nice, they smell nice, their clothes are nice. I'd rather be with him than some really good-looking guy who has rotten teeth. Even if the
Right,
guy
right,
was rich,
right.
I'd be like, uh-uh. I'll be with like some not a poor person, but like a regular middle class person over like a wealthy person, even if that person was an actor and they were famous. If they smelled bad, like some
Oh yeah,
actors are accused of not bathing, like Matthew
I believe
McConaughey, they
that.
say he
Yeah,
doesn't bathe.
yeah.
I couldn't be with someone like that. I love Matthew
Um,
McConaughey. He's a great actor. He's one of my favorite. I saw him in Contact.
right.
Joss Palmer. I love that movie. I watch it all the time. So if you're watching Mr. McConaughey, don't take this the wrong way, but I can't stand if something smells bad, I can't be around it or somebody, if it's a thing, a person, because of my autism, because of my problems with my basic overall
Oh,
makeup that God the way God made me, I just if something smells, I get the hell out of
here
there.
you go. Here you
So
go, Minnie.
so please,
Pinky
for
is
God's
seeing
sake,
you without makeup.
think of others and bathe. Okay, what was that?
Pinky is impressed to see you without makeup. Makeup-less Minnie. Hello.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have complained because I took my makeup off.
No,
They
we
want
have a
me to
good
wear
time
makeup
hanging out
again.
over here.
Oh, I know she's not complaining, but a lot of people from some other communities told me they weren't my fan anymore. They said, "You used to wear makeup. You used to come and perform." So tomorrow I'm gonna go on a friend's show in full makeup. I'm gonna perform again. So that will
Okay.
shut those fucks up. I blocked them anyway, so good luck they ever make a comment again. I know how to unblock people too, so it's not like forever. Sometimes, I mean, I've had people 2 years later to come back and they're like reformed and hey, I always loved you, I watched your work, and they tell me in detail what they like about what I've done, particular videos, particular
Yeah.
things I've done, and I it warms my heart and I unblock them and everything's okay again. Because what's
Right.
happening
Right.
2 years ago is not going to be happening today. Something could be happening in their life, and that's why they're being mean to me. And then they solve the problem because time solves a lot of problems.
Yeah.
It solves a lot of mine.
Time solves all, man. Yeah. Andy said that persons of class only class themselves. We all shit the same. I think he said, you know.
Yeah.
And Pinky
Minnie is
said, "Ever
forgiving.
my
Yeah,
dear."
sometimes I'm too
Pinky's
forgiving. But
Pinky's a big fan of yours, Minnie. Pinky has never seen you just chilling out here with no
really?
makeup on, doing the things. You've done a lot of things on here that were pretty normal life things, you know, without your makeup.
Stop
But
looking. Yeah, I hope I didn't just destroy your illusion of me. When people see me without makeup, they're like, "Oh, fuck that." You
he
know, a
does
lot of
exist
actors and
otherwise.
actresses that you love that are beautiful, without makeup, they look worse than I do. You should see Pamela Anderson without makeup, like,
Oh yeah.
especially nowadays, like, what the fuck? She was so beautiful, and now she's like, I don't know.
Well, hey, German in Venice saw her at that one. You know, I saw that when German in Venice saw Pamela Anderson. He was so happy to see her. You
He
know.
meets a lot of famous people. He's actually in the in crowd now. He's
Yeah.
actually considered, like, famous. They
Yeah.
trust him because he's, like, a nice guy, and he doesn't act like a snob, you know? He'll come there in his sweatshirt and his gym shoes, you know, and shit mismatching, and he's just, like, a really humble, nice guy.
Poppy, it's
Mike.
one at a
I
time. I
love
mean, if
Mike.
I
Mike
send you a link, you can't come up. So
German in Venice, Mike is so awesome.
yeah,
I
he's
know
very
that
cool.
he probably likes me and all, but he's wise. He doesn't get in touch with me or nothing because he probably figures I'd go off on him. He's probably right. I probably would, but I wouldn't do it because of him. It would be because of me.
All
So
right, Minnie.
sometimes you don't want to
Minnie,
meet your
we talked
heroes.
about this. We talked about this a little bit. So why don't we just do
Yeah.
it completely publicly? The German in Venice, he drops videos. And when you comment in, he's not going to engage. He stays away. There's an exclusivity to
He
what he
likes some of
does.
my comments, though. To be fair, he actually put hearts on at least 2 or 3 of my comments, and
That's
I took a
pretty cool.
screenshot and kept that. You know, I keep stuff like that, so I can look at it and say, "Wow, that was nice of him that he would do that for me."
It is.
That was his way of saying thumbs up.
Right.
Choosy, and he'll say choosy at the end.
Right.
Choosy. That's
But
an
hey,
informed goodbye in
he's got
German.
a heart on. Yeah, he's got a heart on. Yeah. No, but we were talking about that with you. With when you make yourself too available,
Yeah.
it backfires a little
I've
bit.
been warned about that, about being too available. It does backfire. That's why I study the German in Venice is one person I study. I mean, he's way up there though. I'm way down here. And
Well,
for him to be
yeah,
that high
yeah.
up and that many subs and friends and then how humble he still is, I want to be like him.
But remember, you had a good, visit with Poppy and everything, and then you
I
came back
did
and it went too far.
because
So the
he invited me on his show.
exclusivity.
He should have just did business with me. You know, hello, goodbye on your show in the chat. Hello, goodbye. You know, have a little chit chat. Send me money for art cards. Don't get to know the artist. Artists are fucking nutcases. I'm a nutcase. And now Poppy hates me because not only am I a nutcase, I called him the P word. And I know you're not a pedophile. I apologize to you, Poppy, to your face right now. I apologize for saying that to you. I had to stop you because you just kept going on and you were high and drunk. I didn't know how else to stop you. And once I get mad, I keep going on. So that's my like like Joe says, I make myself too available. You
Yeah.
don't want to meet your heroes. You don't want to get too close to them. I was a brilliant artist in your mind. I don't know if you really hate transgender people, but it seemed like when you found out you had an issue, I can't change who I am. I don't push that in people's faces, and I don't have a flag saying, "Hey, I'm trans. Hey, I'm gay. You should love us all," or else. I don't do that. Just mention what I am, and I'll be like, "Hey, just
Well,
respect me," but I don't
Minnie
push
is
that
older.
agenda.
Minnie, again, is older than I am, and so having a realistic view, not everybody in the world is going to love you, so you got to build yourself on your own merits. Not everybody in the world is going to love you for what you are. Um,
Yeah,
this
but
sort of hate and everything that
well,
comes.
his hateful little friend Mike, Jew Mike, or whatever you want to call him, malt liquor loser. He cost he caused a lot of trouble for someone who's supposed to be his friend. Poppy is supposed to be Mike's friend, and Mike purposely drove a wedge between me, a brand new friend, because Mike was jealous that Poppy found a better quality friend, me. I could still be Poppy's friend, but he's got to be able to be like you. He's got to be malleable. And like you get mad the next day, we're not mad anymore. We're friends again. We could fight. You and me can fight, Joe, and then we're friends again. You see, this episode is perfect. Look how it was when I first started. You go back and
Yeah.
see how horrible and difficult I was. There was nothing but a brick wall between us. But now the wall has been broken. That could be with me and Poppy too. But
Andy
you have to
Andy said
communicate when you're
it's not what
sober.
it's
No
not what
drinking
but
and being
whom
high
we
when you
are.
communicate with me. What was that?
Andy said it's not what but whom we are, like who you really are. Now,
Yeah.
I'll tell
Be
everybody in
sober when
the
you
world,
talk to me,
man.
Pappy. I'm willing to
Yeah,
communicate with him, but I'm afraid to. He sends me links and I click on them and like nothing happens. Like there's nobody in the room. I don't know how to use Restream,
yo,
and I'm not
Tasha,
gonna.
how you
I'll
doing?
never take off my clothes in front of you again like that. I was just very, very angry that night. Mike is not your friend, and neither is Blue Sky. Blue Sky, and I have the video. She came in there and just accused him. She says, "What? You ask him to draw little boys?" I didn't put that in her head. I don't know who this
Right,
Blue Sky person is. Up to that night, I never knew who Mike was or Blue Sky. I know who they are now. I
right, right,
memorized their
right.
names so that I know how to talk about this intelligently. Both of those people are not your friends. They use you for money. At least when you give me money, I'm not throwing it away. I'm buying food. I buy water, I don't drink it out of the sink. I buy things I need like shampoo and other toiletries, cleaning supplies. I pay my bills. I don't use it on junk. I don't use it on drugs. I guarantee you that both Mike and Blue Sky are buying nothing but liquor with money you give them. You just give them money. You throw money at them. What do they give you back for it? They call you a
Yeah.
pedo. They drive a wedge and fuck you, suck my dick, sexually assaulting your friend. You gotta
Pinky
fight for
has
your
had
friends. If you
the
wanna keep my friendship, you gotta fight for me, Pappy. You have to fight for
Pinky
me. You
Pinky
have to
has
stick up
had
for me.
enough rage to do a taco bomb and then a bomb twice. I don't
A
know, but
rage bomb is when you get pissed off and you take your clothes off on a show and try to strike someone's channel. I mean, he just deletes his videos anyway, so but, just fight for your friends, and, just because I call him that name doesn't mean I hate his guts. At the time, I hated him, yeah, but I get over shit. I say I'm sorry and I forgive. So that lady isn't your friend, and neither is Mike. Your friends won't cause you to lose other friends, and they won't get jealous and try to gatekeep you. You'll never have any new friends until you get these two people out of your life. With me, when you give me money, you know what you get? Art cards. You get videos. You can hire a new video. You can buy merch. I'm not an e-beggar because I actually have something I can give back. All kinds of
right.
things. I don't have to e-bag. I'm a treasure trove of merch, song and dance, art cards. I'll let you choose what you want me to draw. I hope he will hire me again. Okay, did the show just end? Okay, the screen went blank over there, so maybe he's worshiping the devil or something. Yep, folks who can't love other folks with theirs because they don't love themselves. That is so true. I don't know. This is Pappy streaming with someone else in Mini. Last week, I guess she didn't know any better, and I didn't understand. As a sober person going on a panel to talk to somebody who's high and drunk, the wavelengths are different. You can't communicate the same way and on the same level. Everything's going great, and I'm sitting there ironing my shirt, rocking back and forth like I have Tourette's because you couldn't see the work I was doing. So this Jew Mike Drunkard came on and started calling me names for a half hour. And finally, I just got pissed. And when I came back on the show a half hour later, I was telling Poppy all these bad things and cussing him and calling him names because people know that that's what will happen if they make me mad, and 100% of the time, that's what happens,
Yeah, yeah,
and there's no way around it except if I would've saw immediate action, if I would've heard Pappy say, "You know what, Mike? Don't ever come on this show again. You're banned for life," and actually mean it. Don't say that and then the next day, Mike is on there, "Oh, everything's okay again." You have to mean shit with me. Those 2 people
Right.
are bad for you. I don't know if he'll listen to me. I don't know if he's watching this. I don't know if he cares about my opinion,
Oh
but
well.
those 2 people are using him, and they're not drawing nothing for them. They're doing a sob story, "Please give me money so I can move my shit with the U-Haul." That woman you gave money for the U-Haul, I guarantee you she had a friend already that drove her, and she took that money and bought drugs with it. What'd you give her, like 300 bucks? Drugs. Just like that. I know he doesn't judge people. Do what you want. You wanna drink, you wanna use drugs, fine. But, wouldn't you rather give the money to me so I can do you some art cards and you have something beautiful there and something wholesome? And
I think
you knowing
he's
I'm not gonna
yeah.
throw the money away
I think he's already had his own problems with Blue Sky since. But
she called him a
all
pedophile.
that stuff.
She came right out and said, "You drug are you asking Minnie, did you" she said, "Did you ask," and I quote, "Did you ask Minnie to draw you little boys?" Where the fuck
Right,
is that
right.
coming from? Why would she say a thing like that?
Well, because she has problems, man. That's why.
Because
She
that's
really
what she
does.
thinks about. She's probably thinking about doing shit like
She's
that. Why
very
would she say
suspicious. Remember, the reason that she's bouncing around is because she's hiding from some, boyfriend that she's
these
scared of
people are bums.
already.
They're losers. They're not
Yeah,
even worth Minnie's
yeah.
time.
You and I know. You and I
If
know.
I didn't
Most of
care
these
about
guys,
Pappy, I wouldn't even be talking about this now. I'm hoping there's some way that
but
Pappy and
most
me
of
can
these
be
guys
friends
out here,
again.
they ain't worth a shit. Like these boyfriends that people have, they ain't
Someone
worth a
show
shit.
this to Pappy and tell
Yeah.
him that I'm in here trying to apologize and I don't wanna still be his friend.
He
I
knows.
wanna still do art cards. I do
He's
not hate
watching.
him.
He's watching, dude. He's watching.
I'm really sorry about how I treated him the other night. I thought he was trolling me like I see, what he doesn't know is my history with other people, that almost every show that I've gone on, and for 4 years, I'd be invited on shows. Someone would invite me, another person would come on there and start attacking me or calling me a pedo or something. They would
Yeah,
treat me a lot
yeah,
worse than how
and
I got treated
he
by that
trolls
Mike
too.
guy. Uh,
He trolls too, but
What Mike
I think
did
he's
is
trying to
nothing
protect
compared to
his
what other
own.
people have done to me.
I
So
think
I have a chip on my
the
shoulder,
softer
that's
part
all.
of his soul is what he's trying to protect. He doesn't want to be
So,
attacked, so he'll attack first, I believe.
yeah, he's
So
like me. We're
many,
both like military veterans, so and you know,
yeah, you guys all got your PTSD right
when
there.
he was in Afghanistan, I was listening to all that. That was pretty interesting, actually.
Right, right. Equity does not aid a volunteer. Yeah.
I don't know what that even means. Principle to law of attraction. I know what that is. I know what judge ye not. I know what that means. Inward manifestation. I know what that means.
Well, equity is being on the same playing ground. A volunteer is usually
Actors
above
equity.
the.
Okay, yeah, I know actors
Yeah,
equity. That
a
means equal.
volunteer is
Okay.
above equity because
Okay.
they want to
But
get
I
in.
don't know what that means, what he wrote there. So, like, if I'm nice to somebody, I'm trying to be their equal. It doesn't help. A volunteer is someone who receives a benefit without giving anything of value in return. I see. Yeah, you'll always get something back from me. If you give me money, you're gonna get something cool in the mail, and it's not gonna blow up. It's just gonna be artwork. And like I
Shit,
told Ever Inferno,
Poppy
he's like, "I
wants a
got something
link.
in the mail today." I'm like, "Don't worry, don't be scared. It's just an art card."
Minnie, I sent the link. Who did I send it to?
Oh,
Hi,
geez, I don't
Poppy.
know. A link for
I know
what?
you love me, darling. Who did I send that link to, though? I can't remember right now.
A
Shit.
link for what?
To come in. Poppy wants to join in, but he can't. I think I got somebody ahead of him, actually.
Who do you love? Poppy, Carl, do you love me? I know you love Joe. You love me? I see the comments, so I'm not sure who he's loving.
I don't know who he's loving right now.
I promise you, Pappy, that I have nothing against you, and I never did. I just didn't know how to get over and make peace because I don't know you that well. I don't know how forgiving you can be. But yeah, I'm sorry about my behavior the other day because of that stupid Jew Mike guy. That guy, he achieved his purpose. He wanted to make us break up, and he cheated you out of an art card. And I do want to draw you another art card, and I'm not going to charge you $60 for another art card.
Oh, wow.
If you wanna compensate me and send me another 20 for it, I would appreciate that. I could make you another one.
Dang it. You hear that, Poppy?
Let me
Man,
look.
you get paid on the 15th, man. He's going to give you a discount on the next card. I mean, come on. This is time to shake hands and make friends again. Now you're back in. You're back in.
Equity will not suffer a wrong without remedy. I don't know what that means either, but something's wrong with my leg here. Oh, damn it. I have a heel spur and what you call plantar fasciitis.
Yeah. Oh, you got heel
So,
spur? Yeah.
yes.
That's
And I'm learning
terrible.
more
My wife
about it and
has them.
studying it. And a doctor is coming here on Monday. He'll probably put a shot in my foot. They send a
Yeah.
foot doctor here. It's so awesome. I don't even have to go out.
Yeah, my poor wife, she's got those plantar warts in her feet, and
They're not
it's
warts,
like,
though. It's not a wart. It's called the plantar fasciitis. It has to do with the tendon, and it goes all the way up your leg. It's
yeah,
not just down there. It goes like when you get sciatica. That has a lot to do with it.
yeah. Well, from what
Oh,
I understood, like the sharp parts, they hit your nerves, and then it
my
runs all the
nerves are
way up your
dead.
back. Yeah,
My nerves are dead in there. I mean, well, they're not dead, or I wouldn't be able to feel it. But
right. I can't let that happen, man. My dad has neuropathy of hands and feet. So I
mm,
got to go downstairs now and
bro,
put my feet in
it
the
says
dirt.
bro on there. Uh oh. Sometimes when people write bro, I get scared because that means, hey, you're doing something wrong. Stop. If I say
Bruh,
something stupid on there,
bruh.
yeah, if I say something stupid on there, please forgive me. I'm not gonna always say the right thing, and I'm gonna be neurotic like a duck. But you can always know that I'm sober, so you're not gonna ever have me acting like, "Oh, I didn't say that. I don't remember that." I have to fess up and face the truth with stuff, and I have to get through every hard day sober.
The sober truth, man. The sober truth of many.
I mean, I like to drink once in a while, but I don't do it too much because the sugars they change
The-
in the diabetes. The sugars.
Here you go, Minnie. It's called the 12 Maxims of Equity. The
Oh,
12
okay,
Maxims of Equity.
cool. I don't know your equity. I know it's actors' equity. It's a union. I want my actor's card. I want my SAG card. All you have to do is speak a role in a movie, and you can join that.
Right, right, right.
Okay, when you all watch
Carmex,
the first part
Carmex.
of this, don't get scared when you see the first
Dang it.
20 minutes of this
Poppy keeps asking
particular
me for the
show.
link.
I'd have to go off here. I wouldn't be able to be on here because he's only allowed to. The way this format is on YouTube, you can have one guest at a time. Do you want me
Yeah.
to step down so he can talk?
Well, I sent it to Pinky. Pinky, are you here?
Because Pappy wants it too.
I
Only
know
two
he
people
does.
could be on at once. That's you and me. And
It's all
I
written
wish you had
on the
StreamYard
the
so all of us can come on there and
Pinky,
talk.
Pinky. I sent you the link. You want to come in? Let's bring you up if you don't mind stepping down, Minnie.
I'll
I
do
would
that.
like to talk to
I'll be
Pinky.
in the chat though. I mean, you don't have to give
Okay.
me a wrench anymore, but the thing is, I know you watch the show, so I'm not scared that I don't have a wrench. Just don't let nobody time me out in there.
Pinky, come on in. It's definitely you can't. Okay, you can't do it. Okay.
Something's
I
wrong with
have
my leg. I don't
creator.
like that.
Uh,
You want Pappy
is
wants
he
to
in
come up.
law school or a lawyer? No, he's not in law school or a lawyer, Andy. That's interesting.
I went to school to be a paralegal. I have some legal education.
Yes, you do, and so do I, Minnie. You've seen it. I mean, we haven't had to do a contract yet, but maybe next time. You know what I mean? But you've seen my legal expertise.
Yeah, contracts in writing always, even
Yeah,
especially between friends. Okay, Pinky can't come up, but I see that.
yeah.
I mean, I
No,
like being on here, but Pappy is like, bro, link. So that means I think he wants to link.
I know, I know.
I hope he's not
But
still mad at me. Please don't be mad forever.
legalese ain't for us. Wrong jurisdiction. Andy deals with the those above.
Right
Andy,
on.
do I still have your email, man? I will send you a join-in link. That'd be so interesting.
And then these
He
will
talks
go
about the higher law, man. He could talk about the higher law here.
Geez, I hope I don't have a stroke. I once had the varicose veins removed out of my legs. And
Yes,
I
yes.
wonder if that has anything to do with what I'm going through now.
Oh yeah, Cosmic. Andy is really cool. I don't think I
But
have his email address. I might. Let me go
I think
look. Let
he's
me go
done
look.
that.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay, Minnie is here. Don't be scared. Minnie is here. You want to buy one of these 8x10s here? And yes, I'm wearing pants. Okay, you want to buy one of these, and I'll autograph it for you. I'll make out with it and seal it in there. You like? I put it away. The other ones. Where's the other one? So I got two of them there. I just have one ready. What's this? That's gonna be put away too. I put that over there. I've been going through all my papers, calling people, getting stuff done. I'm totally
Still
getting
haven't
things done.
slept. Sorry, bro.
This has been a very good week. I got a lot of stuff done. Hey, you know something? I got three of these left. This is a 5-inch sticker. Look at the size of that mother. I got three left, so the next three people who send $60 and joins my fan club, you're gonna get this too. There's three left. After that, I'm not making any more 5-inch ones. They did it by accident, and they made 100. They were supposed to be 4-inch, and they made them 5-inch. And when I told the company, they said, "Keep those. We'll make you some 4-inch ones." So, I'm just
Like
gonna
this
look for
mini?
something.
Like this one?
Yes.
Mini. Is it this one?
Yes. Look at the size of that shit. You like my eyes? Like I did on Pot Awful one time with my right eye and then the triangle. He's like, let me see your eye. He wanted to see if I was lying about something.
Oh, Poppy says he likes your eyes.
Oh, really? Well, thank you, Pappy. Is it Pappy or Poppy? How do I
Oh,
pronounce
it's
it?
Poppy. Yeah, it's Poppy.
Poppy
Yeah.
like the flower, or is it Pappy?
Yeah,
Like
it's Poppy like
Pappy,
the flower.
Popeye's
Yeah, Poppy
dad.
like the flower. Yeah.
Okay.
It's more or less like Hispanic daddy Poppy,
Yeah,
Hispanic
I
Poppy.
looked up. I looked that up, and I saw a lot of Hispanics because Pappy, it's like a term of endearment for an older man. Pop, but
Yes.
they pronounce it Poppy. Oh, you guys want to see something cool?
Sure.
Uh-oh, it's cascading. Hold on. I'm not getting naked. Don't worry. No, it's in the newspaper. A two-page spread last year in August.
Oh
In the
wow,
Chicago
yeah.
Reader. I got a few copies of this here. That's why it's
I
up there.
saw that online. I didn't see that live. That's awesome. Can you give me one, Minnie, in the mail or what?
I thought I did give you one. You didn't get one?
No, I didn't get one. No, please, please.
I'll send you one. It's one page. See, look, it's one page.
Yeah, I saw it online, but I've never
I'll
seen
have
it
to
on
fold it.
paper.
Are you okay with me folding it?
Of course, Minnie. It's your paper.
Okay,
I
I
just
got
want
enough
to keep it
stamps,
for
so
my
you don't have to pay either, because I got stamps here already. Look, I got all these with the snakes and shit on them,
right on. Beautiful. For the year
and
of the snake. The year of
I
the
have
snake.
D&D stamps. I accept your apology. Thank you, Poppy. Thank you. I apologize too. Thank you.
Poppy, I'm sorry that you destroyed your card, man.
You can
I mean,
order
I know
another
you
one.
wanted that. It was a really cool card. I'm sorry that you destroyed
Okay,
it. And it
you'll be
hurt
able to
Minnie. And
rewind
Minnie
this
doesn't
and
want to
watch
draw
this
it
over and over
again?
again. You'll be able to rewind this video and watch it over and over again and even clip it. I'm sorry, Poppy. Let's be friends again. And if you want another art card, please consider donating $20 to me. I'll send you another art card.
His
I will draw
charisma
the
is
same thing.
undeniable.
I'll
There
draw the
you go.
same thing too if you want. Maybe this card will be like the healing card. By drawing the same thing, it would make the card will have good energy again.
Yes, Andy, my brother Shaggy, he plays a bunch of music, so he's got to delete it because of copyright.
What?
I love it, Minnie. I love it, Minnie.
It's like there's two conversations going on in the chat.
Of course, there's always more. I'm sorry. I'm the host, man. I got to talk to everybody, Minnie. You look at me. Don't worry
Yeah.
about them. I got you. I got you.
I'm not worried about that. Just do that.
You're not paying for a car? Whose car? Oh, shit.
What? Someone accidentally
I
used the
don't
wrong
know.
gender or something?
No, Poppy said her car. I don't know what he's talking about. He's like he's gonna fight it.
Don't give money to anybody just for nothing.
Oh, you talking about Blue Sky now? I mean, I'm not trying
Yeah.
to call people out, but yeah, yeah.
What she said was horrible. If someone said to me, I would never talk to them again. That was pretty fucked up. Look at this. Somebody made that for me.
He's got a weird, he likes girls or something. I don't know.
Yeah. You could find someone better than her, though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't be foolish about girls, man.
I'm going to use that because I need to put my art down on something when I'm drawing.
Oh shit.
The ink will go through, so I could put it like this.
Right?
And then I'll take one of these, and then I'll be able to draw out the markers and not have to worry about nothing bleeding or anything. And
Yeah, but now you got to ink everything, right?
yeah, that's easier though. I got the hard part done. All I have to do is ink this. I got my inking markers. Here, let me put them down here so you can see. And I'll turn. I have this light thing where I can control it with my this
Ask
here.
for proof of
I can
claim.
control it with my phone. And here, let me turn the camera around. I thought you could see what I was doing. I put this paper down here because I don't want it to.
Bleed, right? Yep, yep. That's a beautiful print itself.
I know someone made this
Yeah.
for me, but he don't talk to me anymore. He used to hire me to do a shitload of art cards, and well, he transitioned and disappeared and thought I wouldn't understand. And he actually thought that I didn't like him because he was transgender. And one
Right,
day he just comes as a woman. I'm like, who is this? Someone's saying "F you, mini mansion." I'm like, what is this? Who are you? And
right,
someone
right.
had to explain to me that that was my former friend. I didn't even recognize them.
It happens, man. Some people like they
So
get really weird about their past friends. You know how people talk
yeah,
about their dead names, right? Well,
it's
they
like my
also have
ex-husband
dead
did.
histories.
Yeah,
They also have dead histories, so they get really
yeah.
weird about past friends and stuff
My
before they
ex-husband
even
who
ask.
got mad
They don't even
because
ask.
he thought I wouldn't
Maybe
accept
we
him
can
having
accept
plastic
their new,
surgery. Oh,
you
go
know,
ahead.
maybe we can accept their new way, but they don't even ask sometimes. They just feel weird about it and they let us go. It's not
Yeah,
really
that's
fair.
what happened. He let me I have to say she let me go because she goes by
Right.
she now.
Right, right, right. So yeah, that's really that's shitty. It happens though.
People
Like
used to complain about what I draw for her too, because I drew Wednesday Adams from
yeah,
the movie,
yeah,
that
yeah,
movie, and
yeah.
Adam's Family, and they're like, "You drew a underage person." No, she had tattoos. You can't get tattoos when you're under 18. And she had tattoos that I drew on the and I provide a picture of her, and I drew that. And someone says, you draw that," and I'm like, I don't want to even say that word, but a lot of people got upset, and
Well, they
because
call it
she
cheese
was
pizza.
playing somebody young in the movie, but she wasn't under 18. So he was a
His story,
28-year-old
man.
man. He's a 28-year-old guy, young guy who's interested in women and shit. So he had me drawing a lot of naked ladies and
Right, right,
pornography
right.
and shit. So because of the flack I was getting from people, though, I'm kind of glad that's over. I would rather draw people with clothing on, like Cyrax. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But there's nothing wrong with nudity or whatever between
uh,
adults. Who you know?
look in the chat. It says Pappy got into a fender bender. The woman ran. Get that
I
a
know,
t-shirt.
man. I'm hearing you, Poppy. I'm hearing you. His story is only one
Oh, I
side of
ain't
the
paying for
story,
her
right?
car. I'm gonna fight it. Yeah, fight it all the way.
His story
And
is
just
only one side
and
of the
don't just
story.
give money to people because if you give too much of money out and you say you get in an accident now, you're gonna need money for something. You gotta have money for a rainy day. So always hold on to some money. Don't let people just talk you out of it. I have to tell a lot of wealthy people that
Yeah, it's
their
true.
heart is so big. Oh, cool. Thanks, Poppy.
Aw, Poppy, you're so sweet, man.
So yeah, get in touch with me about the art card, or you could talk about it with Joe, and I could be in the chat, and we could discuss that. I would like to be able to get you another art
He wants.
card.
I know he wants to join up, man. But I'll just tell you what. Like my tooth, it just hurts too
You
much,
too.
man. I just gotta come back tomorrow. I hope I'll brush my teeth, try to get this thing out of my head. I'll use some
I'll
salt
take
water before I go
ibuprofen.
live. Salt water
Ibuprofen.
works, but it only works for like 40 minutes. You know what I mean? Like right now, I'm just
You could
getting
take it
caught
every
up.
4 hours.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't do it any sooner than 4 hours, though, because it'll fuck you up.
yep. Well, I love you, Minnie. I love all you guys. Take care of each other. I gotta go, man. It's just hurting
Okay.
too much right now.
I'm
You
glad
know,
everything got worked out today. And yeah, I'm sorry about the fighting in the beginning.
eh,
That's part of
it
my
ain't
mental
nothing, man.
illness. I'm trying to teach people what mental illness does. I don't want to lose my friends and fans over this.
We got a yeah.
I'm not
We
that
got a
far
lot of
going yet.
friends that deal with very specific things. I got my kids; they all
You
deal
can
with
see that I
specific
can still
things.
be reasoned with. I am not so crazy that I can't reason with people. You're going
Right.
live. Um, I'm kind of scared though to go live, after what happened with Mike and other people. But maybe in time we can do that. Does that sound fair, Poppy?
Yeah, Poppy. I
I want you
mean,
to
you
talk with
guys.
Joe some more, and then we could kind of talk on here. I feel like by having Joe here, he's kind of like a supervisor.
Oh no, I
You
think
know,
you know what.
you
You
know
know
what I
what?
mean? Like
If
maybe
Poppy's
that's
gonna
not the
send
right
you a
word.
link,
You
Minnie,
help.
if you have time, go
A
join in, man.
facilitator. A facilitator.
No,
You help to
but
run
you can go
smooth.
join in. If you have time, go join in. If it starts going sideways, just let yourself out. Don't worry about it.
I'm
He's
doing
a
some
good guy.
artwork though. I kind of need to do some artwork now though. I'm feeling guilty because I haven't done any artwork in a week.
Ah, okay. All right.
We're
All
gonna
right.
see each other soon.
Okay. I'm
I
just
like what
saying,
people
like
think about what I say too.
he's only making that extension because you have a chance.
I
So
know.
you can
Yes,
take that
everything's
chance.
fine. Everything's fine. We will talk.
Hell yeah,
But
man.
I talked a
All right,
lot tonight, and
everybody.
I don't want to overdo it. Tomorrow night, I got to prepare. I have to go to bed tonight early because I have to do my counseling at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I have to prepare to be on the show. He gets like 200 people in this chat, and these people are like sharks and volatile trolls that could turn at any second. So I have to be real careful how I act on his show. I couldn't go up there screaming and yelling on his show like I did here. They would destroy me.
Poppy, I know you're a
Um,
really, really
I already,
swift
Poppy, I
thinker.
respect you. It's just that I'm tired. I was on this show all day. I
Yeah.
had to get up early to go to 3 doctors today, and I'm just totally washed out. I
Hell
had to
yeah,
get a
man.
bunch of doctor's letters and shit, and I'm trying to get diabetic shoes. So I had to wait around and 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and then go to the Walgreens there and had to stand around. So I'm very drained. I just want to do one or two of these panels, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Take a
Okay,
hot bath
cool.
and go to bed. But I respect you, Poppy. I promise. And we're gonna talk
Poppy,
again. Don't worry.
yo, Poppy, you guys
Good.
all have
You
a good night.
understand.
Take care of each other. Please understand, Minnie has been through a lot of things, Poppy. You got to understand there's a lot of background there. Very defensive, taking care of
I get
himself
jittery
in the
easily,
streets. Everything is
nervous
there.
energy.
So,
I get easily, and
uh,
I need
but I
to
have respect for
to
every single
unwind,
one of you.
to decompress from the long day and from getting mad at Joe. And it took me a while, and luckily he let me back on. Thank you, Joe, for doing that.
Heck yeah, Minnie. No problem. No problem. Everybody, take care of each other, man. You're all so wonderful.
And if you ever want me to post anything in the chat, you have to give me like a wrench. You could do it like temporarily if you want me to post something, but
I'll
you don't
do
have to
that.
give me a
Yeah.
wrench. You don't have to give me a full time wrench. You have to be able to trust me too. And if you don't, I can't force that, and I wouldn't try. So that's a
Right.
good idea. Bye, everyone. Bye, Ever Inferno. Bye, Poppy. Bye, Joe. And who else is here? Eye of Creator, Cosmic Orphan, and anyone else who's watching. Just 15 people that
Thanks.
liked it. Just
Thanks
three
for
people
being
watching.
cool, Poppy. You know
I
what,
am.
Minnie? I bet we probably have like at least 70 views on this video at the end. That's not bad.
Please.
It's
I'm
not bad.
happy because I made some leeway and Poppy forgave me, and this is what I was hoping for. That's the true reason I wanted to come on here, not just to show my art.
All
My
right.
artwork helps
All right.
people to make peace. Minnie
Thanks,
loves you.
guys,
Never
man.
forget that Minnie loves you.
Uh oh. Uh oh. Ooh, that's so creepy,
Mr.
that 3D printed
Person,
shit. All right, guys.
homo.
See you
Okay.
later, my you're my chola.
Cholo. Look at his
See
fat
ya.
fingers.